Hello everyone, welcome to Dreamtime Crystals. So today we are doing a floral theme crystal inspires. So let's turn around and I will connect to my big page. Ready to go? Stilleto now ready. Is it John? Yeah. It should be ready. Okay, good. Yay! Oh, Dustin is improving. Okay. Have everything situated. Oh, this have light now. Yay!
Oh, we didn't have it on earlier?
Mm-mm.
Oh, it makes a big difference.
Okay, now. All right, everyone. Are you ready? So today, the floral theme, I am gonna use the new art pen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Little gifted hand.
So I'm gonna use the graffiti pen that I have and waters. So today we're gonna learn about watercolors. Let me put in my website. My website is www.tinovo.shop, and I will add in Kyla's information. Just so if you have any shipping or any website question, you can ask Kyla's. Her phone number is 417-772-4020. I'm gonna pin it right in the bottoms. All right, let's get this aside first.
So I didn't see him. We took a quick little lunch break.
Yes, I take a little lunch. I hope I don't get way vibing here. It's so too comfortable here. Okay, now stilettos and start with white. Since we did with watercolor, I would like this to be all bright. Okay. You can use any gel polish. I using Pigment Base for this.
We're doing great today, Leah.
Hi, Leah. Okay. Now cure this. 60-second cure. Hopefully today we can save our crystal live today. I don't see any reason why not.
Everything also looks clear. Yeah.
Yesterday was so stressful because it's so blurry. Like, oh God. I thought that it's just because we're down here at Dreamtime that it's blurry. Then I was shattered. But luckily yesterday at night, I Googled Instagram live issue. There is so many live issue on Instagram yesterday globally. So I'm so glad. I like, yes, it's not us.
We're glad it's global.
Yes, I like, yes, everybody suffer too. Not just Tino.
Yes, Dangerous Nail Tech. We have moved to a new location.
Yes. I like this new location.
So Tara just said, help everyone. What do you need, Tara?
Dangerous Nail Tech is Paris Summer, right?
Yes.
Oh, I remember Paris Summer.
That's pretty impressive, actually.
Because it's a place that I want to be. In Paris. In the summers.
But she didn't live in Paris, honey.
But her name bring me there.
That's good enough.
Yeah.
Hello, Mama Vic.
Get this. Okay. Same thing for this too. I'm so glad we have that flat surface that John have. We need another one right here.
Here? This? So a piece of metal?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have it?
Of course we do.
Oh, that will make everything perfect. Because it's kind of annoying that I put it down and it's far over.
Oh my goodness.
Here it is.
Yeah, I was all ready to jump on some kind of bandwagon and help tear her out. I was like, finally, we get a chance to help her.
And then
she was eating satsumi, and she meant to say hello, not help me. Oh man.
Okay, so I am gonna clean up this inhibition layers because I don't need it. I'm gonna do watercolors. It's no longer a nail art class. It's a art class now.
Art class.
It's an art class
it's
now.
No longer nail
it's
art.
not nail art anymore.
What is your second favorite nail shape, honey?
My second favorite nail shape is stilettos. My most favorite nail shape is cuffing. And then I'm kind of will go into square. I don't know yet. It's very difficult for me, but it's that make it more popular now. The square shape, you know, like the flare shape. So I'm easing into it. It will help with certain look of my design. I do need a flappy square shape.
A flappy square shape.
Yes, but I'm adapting to the square shape. So later on, I asked my vendor last night. I said, "You have a square shape?" So I need her to send me samples so I can test it, meaning use it, and then have square shape available. It will be my third favorite though.
I've only seen your lives twice. Can you tell me a little about you and what else you do, please?
Yes, so I have been doing nail for 14 years already. Now I'm not doing nail anymore. Now I'm focused on teaching, and I sell specialty products. And right now my product are for special effects, and I slowly branch out. And I pretty much want to be just having everything that have to do with nail art, because nail art is my the love of my life is nail art. I love nail art. I'm self-taught totally. I never go to a class or anything. So when I first started out, I doesn't really have money to buy nail product or anything like that. So when a client or me spot out like a look, especially from Russia, they're very advanced at the time. When I see something, I have to take whatever I have around me and try to come up with the result. And doing that over time, over a long period of time, it made me become an expert in chemicals. So that's what I'm known for now. My products are very unique, and some are completely exclusive. Nobody have that. I understand pattern and I understand layer things. For many years, I've been self-taught. And I first started out by teaching class. I went around and teaching with like the Queen of Bling, Jenny. I went around teach with her, and I will have sponsor from everywhere. But then I get like queer out. I don't want to ask people for products, so I start having a product made, and this is my first product. Metal fat gel. I created this to adhere chrome, because about just a year or two ago, this is very taboo. Nobody know how to make beautiful chrome metallic line. Now you see everywhere, but back then nobody know how to do that except for the Russian. So I have this made for gel paint, for painting and adhere chrome on. This is my first product, and I was giving it to my students to provide them. Yeah, this is my baby, so they can have the tool that they need to create nail art. But then over time, my vendor said, well, you should sell it. So I started to put it on the website. It's wiped out overnight. Everything's gone. Everybody buy it. So now I start to have more like texture effect built for carving. So I keep adding more to the collection, and I'm obsessively making a pattern and making different techniques, and creating products that are easy for people to use, to depend on those products to make other cool art and techniques. And now I have quit doing now, and I have quit to travel and do class too. I'm just here. And how I first started is on live stream. Is I go on live just to show people how to use this, because my product, if you just looking at it, you're not gonna know how to use it. You have to be educated. So I go on live stream and I teach all of these different techniques, and people go crazy. They're like, "Oh my gosh, show us more, show us more!" And that's what back in the day, just years ago, not a lot of people do live. Now you see live everywhere, but back then nobody want to share the secret. So I was the first coming in. I was like, "Let me show you." So from then on, I started to do like different nail sets. So it started to develop. The obsession, the addiction start to develop, and soon I was doing live every day. And when people see it, well, they have to go ahead and step up their game and do live too. So now everyone doing live. So that's what I do now. I do live every single day. And for a lot of people ask if I still do classes. I might do classes in the future, but very few and far in between. Maybe like 1 or 2 times a year. So I don't know. But
burn out on
this is what I do now. Is I teach on live. So if you're new to my channel, you know that I will be on 4 times a week, and I will do 3 live a day. So I have 12 different contents a week. And any other day I do my own content. Editing video, scripted product, making new techniques, stuff like that. So that is just a little bit about me. Let's not walk in too much into it, because we have to get this train going.
And we do not have kids.
Okay,
That's
so graffiti pen.
for everything.
How do I load it out? Is when you first take it out, maybe you need to, if it's dry, then you just draw over the paper towel, just like this. Don't drag it, just draw it, so you don't get lint on it. And you press it down, and you run it just like this, and it will squeeze out all the beautiful paint. And what I'm doing today is using waters and a 3D brush.
Water?
Aqua. So this is 3Ds right here. So I'm using a 3D brush. Okay, this is my 3D brush, and I will soak up some water and apply it on, mix into the paint, and we shall do one flower first, just for you to see. So I'm gonna do a full crystal set. So I'm just prepping out the background. So I'm having a little paint right here. Using the pawn at the center, I'm pulling it out. Now, I want to tint it down with water, so I will wipe off excess paint. This is acrylic paint, by the way. So I will soak into water, and I will include it in here. How should you call it?
Submerge.
Submerge it in here. And my purpose is to tint it down a little bit. So when I soak up excess water or excess water with paint on the paper towel, my brush will be empty. And then when I touch it, I actually taking paint away. But I still want to submerge with some, just water, not paint, just water around the petal, just to dilute it, make it lighter, and don't go outside the edge. Just stay within it. And then maybe just a little bit at the tip, soak up all that paint.
So do you remember a nail set called Tundra Infantry?
Oh, no. What is that? A little bit right here. Okay, now you know, so I'm going to explain less. I'm going to put water here. Just water. Don't submerge it into paint again. Just a little paint is enough. Now, taking water and submerge it in here. When it dry, it will condense outside near the edge of the flowers.
And oh, infinity nails. What did I say?
Infinity nails. You say infantry nails.
Oh, that's just why I read it.
Okay, just like this.
I get it.
Now smudge it to dilute the paint. There. You can add a little more water if you want.
I know Tino thanks you. Me Time says, thank you for showing us what you do. Thank you for doing the lives. I was just for licensed manicures. And you're right about that. And I love people want to share what they do.
Yes. So you don't have to go through the same struggle that I did, even though I'm glad I struggled through it. That made me understand it more.
Dustin, do you still want me to order that cream for your piles? Piles. Yeah, I'm scared to talk to Lynn's after the bloody nail.
I know, right?
Earlier, you know.
It could be anything.
I know, right? Can you do this with ink as well?
Ink would be difficult. Ink would be a little difficult because this one right here, it's different than ink. It doesn't have fast evaporation where ink does.
And this you can bring it. It's water based, whereas the other one requires another chemical to break it down.
Right. Like, okay, how you can tell the difference is when ink dry, you can wake it up with acetone, alcohol. It will like become liquidy again. That's ink. Now, when this dry, if you attempt to take alcohol and acetone and break it down, it actually will break down. Like it will be clumpy, like a bunch of pile of dirt. So when this dry, it's dry. So that's the difference between this and ink. So it's similar, but not really. It's different than ink. And ink is more, it doesn't listen to you. It's not like this. This say still, ink doesn't. Ink is like, when you put it down, it starts to like.
What is that? Like a mermaid?
You know what I mean? Like this one, put it down, it's like, stay there, lingers, waiting for you to work with. But ink is like marbleized and it become different. You know what I mean? It starts to marbles and it's wiggly. It's like a misbehaved kid.
It's like a misbehaved kid.
Yeah, it's like a misbehaved kid.
Okay.
This is like a teenager.
That's a great. Oh.
This is a teenager. It listens to you a little bit as long as you give it the right amount of love.
It's only gonna okay.
But ink is like a 2 years old. It's don't listen to you. It's like I can whatever I want. I don't care where your brush is. I'm just gonna do whatever. That's ink. That's what ink is.
Wow, love it. So, I got a dyslexic shirt from your shirt. Did you notice?
Oh God, you have a contrast.
There was complaints. There was complaints.
Oh, that we don't match.
Yeah, they don't like it. They don't like it when I dress myself. They're like, oh, it's back to the t-shirts. Can it be done with airbrush paint? Oof.
It could.
Be it.
I'm not very familiar with airbrush paint, so don't quote me on that.
You know, I'm taking this back to model cars and stuff. Usually, airbrush paint that I grew up with doing model cars and things was oil based.
Oh no oil, no.
So I guess you'd have to make sure it's acrylic.
Yeah, water based.
Yes.
It have to be water based, not oil based. You should try. That's the reason why I know ink will not work, because I did try with ink. I attempt to try with ink. Hopefully that is work, but it doesn't. Okay, now I need more paint.
Hello, Venezuelan.
And if you use this paint to like this inside the nails, right? But if you use it to cover the entire nail with paint, remember you should double top coat it just to make sure that it's, you know, it stays. The top coat, if you have like a rubber top coat, that's great. But usually I just double top coat it.
You know, I think watercolor paints might work. Yeah. KK Creation.
Well, yes, watercolor paint. You don't need waters. They already have it. Yes, watercolor paint will work too. put it out. Dilute it. Thinness. So this is a very fun project because it's not hard. It's fun. It's almost therapeutic too. As long as you get one petal down, then the rest is history.
And I agree with you, Steph. Or let me rephrase that. I definitely don't agree with cat's claws. Oh, in so many ways. So many ways.
And another thing to remember is, let me do it first so you can see. Okay, let's say I dilute water out to about right here, right? Let's say if I dry my brush and withdraw the waters, you don't want it to be like this. It's inconsistent. It's like a little splotch, little white splotch. So you have to add in more waters just to kind of, for it to blend itself out again. So definitely this is a product that plain wet play.
So Leanne just from Alabama just joined in, and she said, "What are you doing, and what is the product, please?"
The product is graffiti pen. I used for character painting before. Now I use for color painting. So this product have been getting more and more diverse. Before I use it to paint the bug life, remember?
Did you matte the white?
No, I did not matte the white. So I just put the white on, and then I just use alcohol to clean up the inhibition layers. So it look matte, but it's not matte.
And then
you just have to wipe it out.
Is that semi-permanent enamel with alcohol?
No, not alcohol. No.
Just water.
Yeah, just water. Alcohol, you wouldn't be able to have this kind of effect because it evaporates way too quickly. But this is slow enough that all the ink, all the paint is dry along the edge, but inside is diluted with water, so it have this cool little technique right here, the cool little look right here that are desirable.
It's very, very.
It's like a
wood block, like Chinese wood block art.
Yeah, to me it's like a piece of silk. It's silky. It's sheer. It's sheer. It's very sheer-ish. Yeah. Okay, enough with the red. Let's move on to like some blue and then maybe some green in between. So again, press it down. You can run a little bit, or you can just doing this.
So, do you speak Spanish?
Poquito. Hablo poquito español.
Did you just say no?
I say I speak very little. Okay, now again some blue, just a little bit here. That's it. Take away the paint. Take some waters.
No, not gel polish. Graffiti pens.
Graffiti pen. Is it not gel polish? Graffiti pen. You can find it on tinovo.shop. Go on tinovo.shop and you scroll down. You will see graffiti pen being features. Scroll down to about 4 or 5 categories. You will see graffiti pen.
Well, hello.
Well, hello. So if it's too opaque, you just keep adding water and soak it off the brush until it gets to a consistency that are desirable.
Hello.
Right now, it's getting desirable now. See that? It's getting lighter now. So I try my best not to make it splotchy. I want it to be kind of evenish. And look at the edge. That is a beauty, is the edge.
Well, thank you, Leanne. Says we're both looking good today.
Thank you.
So Steph said that there's a new bar now that since you started dressing me, now they have expectations and we can't backtrack. What other products can be used for this technique other than graffiti pens?
Paint, acrylic paint, water paint, watercolors, stuff like that. Anything that water based can be used on this. I just use my graffiti pen because I have demonstrated for people how I use it for character painting. Now I use it for watercolor technique just to show just for people that already have graffiti paint, I want to show the possibility with the graffiti paint.
More than just putting it on the nail, marking with it.
Yes. A lot of people just use it like making letters. I mean, come on. I want to explore the possibility. So, just so people, because a lot of people have already have my graffiti pen, so I just want to show them what it can do.
Show them all the different variations.
Yeah.
That way you realize how
diverse the product
diverse and valuable they actually are.
Yeah, that's one thing that attracted me with the product is it can do a lot. I like products that can do a lot. Versatile. That sound kinky. Yeah, versatile.
It does. And somebody already said that, and I thought, man, I can't read that out loud. And then there you are.
There I am.
There you were.
Just giving it away. Okay. I always want to use a pointy head of the 3D brush from the inside of the petals. Take advantage of the shape of the brush. See, so I don't have to try much. A 3D brush is definitely recommended. If you want to use the auto brush, you can. But 3D brush will make your life easier for this little pattern right here.
See, I don't consider it hate, Steph. I figured you're just looking out for my best interest. And see, he was so focused on what he was doing this morning that he forgot to throw me a shirt. So here we are. Now he knows.
Now I know.
There will be complaints. I think Kyla just texted too. Says they got complaints about the t-shirt. You know.
Oh. I can't wait for our t-shirt boho to come out.
Oh my God. Uh-oh, Spanish, honey, since you said you could read something.
Alguien me puede decir dónde se pueden comprar los lápices en español. Adara, puedes comprar los lápices en mi website. Se llama www.tnovo.shop. And puedes comprar allí. Se llama Graffiti Pen and www.tnovo.shop. And if somebody speaks Spanish, how to say it is in the bottom. The comment is in the bottom. I don't know how to say it.
How about pinned low? So I thought this was a great idea. They said, hello, picnic.
What's that?
She knows who she is. They said on the back of it, put cure this. Which actually goes real fitting with a boho. Cure it.
Cure this.
We don't know if there's any cure for hoism. Maybe like a 10.
And la aqua. La aqua y la piece. I just know that lapis is pen, by the way. I just learned something new. I say I'm gonna go to school, but we're down in Aurora now. Do you think we still can make it happen?
I don't know. I don't see why not. People raise kids and families and feed everybody and work 3 jobs. I mean,
right.
We've become spoiled to the world. We can
this
sacrifice for everyone else. No big deal.
Oh, by the way, see what I just did is a mistake that you can see and learn from. I put new paint out while this one's still wet, and what happened is blend right in. So you want it to dry, which is dry and dry very fast. So you want it to dry. A mistake you can learn from. Let's have some acetone and erases right here. So remember, wait for it to dry. Would it dry fast? Because you should be able to soak up all the water back into your brush. Not all, but most of the water back into your brush. So now it can be beside it and nothing will happen to it because the other one is dry. See, mostly water this time. How you can wipe away the paint is you can just touch it on the piece of Viva paper towels. They take all the paint away. Now this is mostly waters. It might look really dark, but it's not. You just take the tip of your brush. Remember, wipe off the pen away. Take the tip and just touch it with the tips. Just touch it with the tips. See that? You just soak it all off. Just touch it gently with the tips.
So is that how you say it? Is 𝘬𝙤?
I'll say it.
You say it differently than I say.
Let me see.
She's been here forever.
Say what?
Is 𝘬𝙤?
Oh, it's Zara. I say it's Zara because that's how it's spelled.
No, great. Now, I said I wasn't going to feel that way about Matt.
Oh, Matt is here. Hi, Matt.
But it's hard not to, you know? Matt, listen, I was looking at some of your stuff yesterday, but notice I didn't like any of it. Yeah, let me finish. You laughed before I didn't like any of it on screen yet. Gosh. See, you're right. You just made it sound like I hated it, man. Gosh. But you're getting so much better, so much better, so much better. Of course, I mean, starting out where it did, you don't really have much of a choice, right?
Oh my God.
Hacen uno hermoso.
Oh, gracias. Gracias.
What did I find out about? I was saying.
Now it's time for green. Because look little July 4th, which definitely you can use a team. I need to start July 4th like tomorrow. So today on TikTok I do a little Lisa Frank and then bam, right for July 4th. Time went by so fast. Now remember to put just a little water in it. If not, the paint gonna dry really fast. So you don't want that. I'm gonna put just a little water in it so it dries a little slower. And go ahead and add in the green. At this point, it's okay to overlap it a little.
Well, Zara, it may not be. It'll only be trouble if they take it that way. It should be amusing watching how many people. I mean, after all, a lot of people don't know this, but Tino's name is 𝘬𝙤.
Right.
And that's why we call him Tino. Tony Sapp, been a long time.
Hello, Tony.
Is that gel or paint?
It is my graffiti paint.
So it is.
My graffiti paint. I say no way. Yes, my name is 𝘬𝙤. But my Tino is my nickname that my parents always call me Tino, little Tino. So I stuck with it.
So they probably named you some shit they couldn't even pronounce.
Right, and
got it.
Most people who heard my name always thought that I'm Hispanic, and then when they see me, it's like, oh. That's always the reaction. Like anytime my friend say, I have my friend Tino coming over, the parent like, oh yeah, oh my gusta, oh coming over, and they open the door like, oh. It's like I didn't expect this. It's an Asian.
What I really love is like when we go somewhere and they want your name and you give it to them, or they say your last name and you're like, and you start spelling it for them, and you're like V-O,
and they like,
and they're waiting. They're just
like,
waiting.
what else?
Yeah.
I say, that's it. It's like, that's it.
He spells it.
They always confirm me. That's it?
�ＢOUAY. 𝘬𝙤.
Yes. �ＢAOUY. Little green right down here too.
Ooh.
What's that?
Hello, Preston Powerful Nails.
Hi, Preston
Someone's
Powerful.
pictures just jumped up, and I was like, "Boy, that's some hooker red lipstick here." Look.
Yeah. Let me see.
Oh, home wrecker red, right?
Home wrecker red.
Yeah. What did it say? Saturday?
Today is Saturday.
These are so pretty and look so.
Don't you like it?
Simple to do.
When I see it from the Russian, I was filled with envy. I was like, damn it, I cannot use. Yeah, because I use ink. So I like, damn it, why? And then I use gel, which is the biggest failure ever too. I like, oh, the Russian, because I knew that they use watercolors, but I don't want to use watercolors. I'm not ready. But now since I have the graffiti pen, I like, yes, I'm gonna show people what graffiti pen can do.
So,
but back then I don't want to have watercolors.
So Aquarelle, it's a question.
Yes.
Right here. You might want to look at it because I know.
Well, oh, as Aquarelle, I'm not sure what it is.
It might be as an acrylic.
Oh, you see, Aquarelle, see, mi amor.
Yeah, we'll just answer like we know.
Right, which yes, I'm pretty sure it's acrylic. I should have guessed that, but I'm so proud of you that you come up with that. Usually, 99% of my Spanish are guessing.
Right, and I truly feel that. I feel like sometimes you're just blurting shit out there, and they're sitting on the other end going,
they understand.
He knows no Spanish at all.
No,
but they
and
came with English at first, so it's really like a win-win.
Right.
Nobody will know. Who's gonna know?
I'm gifted with language.
She said gracias.
De nada, mi amor. I'm gifted with language. I can feel like the end of my life, I'm gonna speak like 10 languages.
Love it.
That's not impossible at all.
Oh, I'm not down my mind.
Yeah, I'm gifted with
You're
it.
that smart. 11313 said the Russians got hurt on chokehold too.
Man, the Russian, and they are like major gatekeeper. They keep having all these freaking teasers and then make us pay for classes.
Because that country was built on secrecy.
And then they make it difficult. I attempt to have one Russian, I want to sign up for a class before. She's like, we don't take US dollars. You got to have this app. And she make it so complicated.
But you have to respect where they came from, though, man. They come from a communist country where if you said anything, you know. But they're so talented. If I can go anywhere to study nail art, I would definitely go to Russia. Once again, they're talented because they were suppressed. They had nothing else to do but hone their skill, and now they have freedom. So you know. Right. But it's hard to break the habit of the KGB coming after your butt. And gosh. Poor Russian. But I was pretty much the first one in US who had metal effect gel, because at that time the Russians were doing like metal line work everywhere. It was so beautiful, like all this gold design, all this gold gilded design, so beautiful. But no one knows how to do it. So after given much time to think about it, I was using a gel polish. First I used no wipe top coat to attempt to do gold line, which is very difficult because no wipe top coat is liquidy and you don't see your design. So I moved on to the no wipe polish, which is even more crazier because it will wrinkle everywhere and the polish are too thin. So that's why I tell my vendor make me a no wipe gel paint. And then I have tested so many no wipe gel paint and they just never give me this beautiful gold shiny effect until I bump into this formula right here that I now use with metal effect gels. What are you using for the design? One more time. This one right here, graffiti pen. Graffiti pen. You can find it on tinovo.shop. And if you don't have the graffiti pen, you can supplicate it with supplement it with a acrylic paint. However, don't mistake that for marker. A lot of people
think, oh, that look like a marker. I'm just using marker. Remember, marker is alcohol based. Don't be mistake that for marker. Okay, now thin it down, soaking it up.
Well, then they'll get it by the end of it, you know. Plus, people just come in. We can't blame them.
Okay, now soak it up.
It's all right. I don't know. Actually,
what happened?
That's a good point. She says, "You think Putin gives them freedom?" Of course, we don't watch news. So we absolutely never have anything.
I don't know.
I'm reflecting back to when I was brought up in the '80s. Russia, USSR. I shouldn't even say Russia because
you know, in America, people think Russia mean war. But actually, Russia is a very beautiful country, full of art.
That means they were good at war.
Yeah, you're right.
That means they conquered
right.
a shit ton.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Shoot.
Purples. Like, I would totally love to visit Russia. It's just that I'm really stand out in Russia, but everybody is Caucasian.
We wouldn't wanted to visit like Gorbachev, Russia.
Yeah, I definitely would say in a big city where everything is. You know what? I'm about to say where everything is safe, but not really. That's where they traffic people too.
I think they do that everywhere.
Yeah.
Ooh. You got a steady hand, Jeff, from trying to do nails with bombs going off with me. Is WIS Cost says, "Hi Tino, I saw Nell's dad video on Florida's event. He stopped by your booth and you look fabulous."
Thank you.
He does.
Thank you. I have a blast in Florida and I'm missing it already. I just got back actually, but it was a total blast. Florida have treated me very well. I'm gonna do this petal wide apart just to give this a little time to dry, and then I'm gonna add one petal right in the middle. When you get the first petal down, this is so easy that like this is so therapeutic. I'm just so relaxing right now. You just basically soak up the waters and add in new water. Remember, not paint, waters. Add in new waters, soak it up. See, it's getting thinner for you. It's just beautiful. The way the paint dry in the edge, it's fabulous.
All right, here's a good question, or a question. Here we go. How do you tip cost these without them bleeding? Wait, how do you tip cost these without them bleeding you?
Okay, so remember, let's say the difference between this and marble ink. Marble ink will definitely bleed. Now this is a puddle, so it bleeds, but it bleeds inside like this. It's a puddle. You see that? It doesn't go outside as long as you don't add too much water to make it collapse. You take in a dry brush, you soak it up, and then
top coat.
Oh, top coated without it bleeding.
Okay.
It doesn't bleed.
All right, good.
When you dry, now if you use ink, it will bleed on you. If you use top coat and you keep stroking it and replaying it, it will bleed on you. But with this, it doesn't bleed. When acrylic paint is dry, it doesn't bleed. But you see, that is a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. Because most people think that when it's dry like this, I can take acetone and I can touch it and it's like melted away. No.
Worse?
No, it's crumble.
Crumble?
It crumble to pieces.
Okay,
it doesn't melt.
Makes sense. Yeah.
It doesn't melt evenly, you know. So when you use a gel like top coat, it doesn't budge at all.
You're taking it down to its purest form, which is basically powder pigment.
Powder pigment.
Yeah.
When it dry dead. It is dry dead.
It dries dead.
Right. So it doesn't bleed, which is a good thing or a bad thing, depending on how you look at it.
It's like tumbleweed.
Because sometimes I do need my product to bleed for a certain effect. This one doesn't bleed. It's like, I don't want to bleed. I'm here. I'm dry. I'm done.
So, someone asked too about how do you keep coming up with designs and stuff.
It's just parts that make me special. some of it I inspired to dream. I have dream and I saw problem in dream. So some of my product are through dream. So and some of my technique are through dream. Some of my technique are through obsession. I keep use like because right now I have many products that I can actually combine together to make new technique. So just from multiple aspects of me. I just that's part that make me special is that I
Things
come up
you
with technique.
love, and
Yeah.
you know, and I try to do things to keep his mind sparked. You know, it's like that's why we drove to Florida and took 4 or 5 days to come back so he could experience all the beauty and
This one still have water and I need to suck it out.
Hey, Aunt Deb. And then also
Still have water.
just if he seems bored, you gotta, you know, stimulate him a little bit. What I know is when we go for walks, things like that, and I hear him repeatedly saying things like, "Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that's pretty." He doesn't know it, but I'll see later on that somehow that experience is incorporated into the nails.
To be able to be a true diverse artist, you cannot have hate in your heart. You have to love everything because you absorb everything. If you when you approach a subject and either if it it's too difficult or I don't like it or whatever it is, you're not gonna absorb it. So to improve and to add more, meaning you have to keep absorbing even things that are slightly challenging or difficult. You have to be willing.
Plus, he's high on the spectrum, so
Yes, I'm autistic. That's another thing about it too.
so that's the benefit.
These petals, I'm just very attracted to these petals.
But someone just said artistic imagination. It's more of a scary, because it can go the other direction too. It's focused on art, but you know, if it's something horrible like, or I don't think it's horrible, but he'll take just a simple little vision of like a fly blowing up your nose, going into your brain,
And then
laying
it
eggs.
lay eggs in that.
I mean, just what, you know, just.
I mean, if the fly go into you, like doesn't afraid of spiders. I'm like, how can you not afraid of spider? They were sneaky. You know, when you sleep, if it like what if it go into your nostril, you know, or your ear, and like it's go into your brain and it stay there, and then it lay eggs, and then your brain will be occupied with spider everywhere, little baby spiders, and then it's gonna come out and eat you alive.
No.
It's gonna take over your body. So little baby spiders. Spiders are so creepy.
That's why I try not to. If anything's wrong with the food in a restaurant, I don't mention it because I know it's getting ready to be.
Like we love this. Not we, but people keep saying that Centerfold have the best steak ever.
Oh,
how can you eat steak?
Well, they don't know Centerfolds is a strip club, a female strip club.
Yeah, but how can you eat steak there? It doesn't matter how good it. What if a pubic hair accidentally land on there? You know, and you happily ingested it without knowing about it. It's the worst nightmare ever.
It's not if you don't know about it. It's just not.
Anyway, just remember to always take your imagination to the next levels.
That's so maybe filter what you see and think about.
Yes, what you see and think about, try to develop it, improve it, make it more interesting.
I feel like most of them shave at the club anyway, so it's not, you know, it's irrational.
Unless they're French. I don't know.
Unless they're French. Oh, honey. So we try to keep you in the woods quite a bit and let you see beautiful things. Oh, tomorrow's from.
Oh, you're right.
was in a beautiful state last week. Alabama went from, come on, remember?
Yeah. I love Alabama. Birmingham, my favorite.
Sulin says these visions are too much. But
Yes,
you
but
see
you see now I bring it
the
to life.
extremity, so
Because flower like this doesn't exist. There's no sheer little beautiful flowy flower, but here it is. You have to be the one to make it happen.
baby, would you like a drink?
Yeah. So yeah, most of my design are inspired by life, which exists in nature, but you can actually depend on nature. You have to actually incorporate, dissect it, and transform it. I need more ink. I keep saying ink. I need more paint.
I don't want to make something over here.
Huh?
Yeah.
So after I have fully established this background, I will go in with crystal. I want, because this is a crystal show, so everything have to be bedazzled. I'm trying to think of, yeah, everything have to be bedazzled, and I'm trying to think of how I'm gonna crystallize this. The center of the flower is a must. I'm thinking of bullion bead and edge the edge of the petal, which is very risky, because the edge of the petal is what makes this flower beautiful. So I don't want to ruin it by taking it away. So it's gonna be semi-tricky. Let me see how beautiful it is. Do you look beautiful? Yeah.
Absolutely.
And it's yellow.
But I love those kind of drawings.
Whimsical. Okay, now I need yellow. I don't want to make yellow flower because the edge, I don't know if you'll be able to see the yellow edge easily. So I want to take yellow and just sort of bleed in it.
Yes, those are very beautiful.
Something like that. Just bleed in it on the edge.
Where's the rhinestones gonna go though?
Everywhere. I want it to be full crystallized. So that is a challenge in itself.
Oh.
Of how to make that happen. You know what I mean?
Oh.
I'm thinking the center of the flower is a must. That should be easy.
Of course.
Easy play to start.
Well, let me ask you this: What about like the pride nails? What if you used the little teeny tiny precioso cut CZs? No,
that will cover the detail. Because you see the edge of the flower, that would make it beautiful. I have to try my best to keep it.
And this is why I am not the artist.
Now just thin a layer of liquid yellow and just sort of smudge over it like this, and then wait for it to dry. Stand it. Since white or bright, it's very easy to stand it. You just need a little bit of yellow and you'll be able to see it. Not much.
And not very much water whenever you mix it, right?
Yeah. More water than paint. Let's see, it's just a little yellow. And you add in a bunch of water and dilute the yellow, and then you just brush it on. The trick is when it's on like this, it's puddle like this, you have to know how to take it out. That's what process of watercolor is. is put it on, take it off. You have to be in control of that motion. Like, see, it's on. Now I take in the water again. Just keep smudging it in and take it off. See that? Take a little practice, that's all. Now, see? Yellow on. Wipe it. Soak it. Does it on again. See that? Light. Be light. Okay, now. It is time now for crystallization. So, it will help if I have some leaf, because I can crystallize the leaf too. Let's put the water away. Time to get out some art gel and draw some leaf.
You're not going to ask for my help on any of this, are you?
Oh, God, no. Why?
Well, fine, because I had a good plan.
Uh-huh.
And
Lesson also work with jewelry a lot, so he should have some idea. Did you do this over matte polish? No, I did not. So I put white gel polish on. After I clear, I take alcohol and I just rub on the surface, and it just remove the inhibition layers.
Inhibition layer.
So now, some leaf would definitely help me a lot. I would choose a very deep emerald with art gels. And I want to attempt to use a 3D brush. I don't know how that will go. Let's try it. Because the shape of the 3D brush should help me, but you never know. If it helped me, that would be very fast. Draw a leaf.
I feel like that's the only way I could draw one.
It's by the 3D
but
brush.
This is all within my head.
Okay, here we go. It's best to do it this way. Touch it with the tips, just a tip, and press and lift. Oh, well, you look at that. On life convenience. So we're gonna use 3D brush from now on. I act like I know this before, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't. It's just a guess.
Hoping for the best.
Yeah, hoping for the best. But now, since I already did that and look fabulous, it's gonna be one of my techniques. So now you're gonna take our 3D brush. The 3D brush is built to draw a leaf like this. And like you see, because of strong tips, it will give you such light center. And when you press it, it just oozes out from the side. It gives it such a beautiful effect. That is the secret to the 3D brush that I just discovered.
You just discovered.
So again, you want to submerge it and you want to drag it out. You do want the tip to be semi-thin. That will help with your shape. Look how easy it is to cut with just the tips. Lightly and press and lift. Same thing right here. Touch and press and lift.
Hello, Crystal.
Hi, Crystal. Touch, press, lift.
They said those look simple. Those look so good, simple yet tasteful.
Thank you.
This would be one of those things though people look at and don't think it's easy to actually do.
Right, and then they try it. Like when the Russian do, when I see the Russian do it, I like, oh, that's easy. And I take out my gel. I take out my gel with some acetone. After 3 hours later, I like, what is going on here? And then I start to go to try alcohol. I try everything with gels. It failed miserably. And then I developed this idea. You know what? Oh, and then I mix it in with top coat because of the sheerness right here. I like, I'm gonna use top coat, but you see, top coat is too even. It don't have this edge.
Right.
And then I like, oh well, so tricky people. I give you ink. I give you ink. So like, I'm gonna go sleep now, and tomorrow when I wake up, I will use ink. That's a secret. Guess what? A day later, I was covered with ink. And no result. And then I figured out, like, those suckers that use watercolors. But at that point, watercolor is an art product. If you buy a set of watercolor, what you gonna do with it? You're just gonna use that for watercolor technique. It's pointless. Nobody gonna buy a set of watercolor and put that and use it just for now, because that's all watercolor do is watercolor technique. So I put it on the side until now, until today, when we have the graffiti pen. I was spending the first week on character painting. It was a huge success. And then now I use it for watercolors now. So now I have chance to use it. And today is my first day doing this successfully. Yes, I did not practice with it.
Yeah, wait till you got the right brush.
Yeah, I should go in with it.
You can't just, have acrylic watercolor style without the right.
Well, it's kind of risky because after several attempts years ago, I should practice a little bit before I dive into it. But my head was doing all the calculation and like, it's watercolor, it's watercolors. That's it. That's all it is, watercolor. And it's right. It is watercolor.
Well, if they was listening intently, that's how he's got to where he is. Because he sees something and then he has to break it down and figure out how he did it. So really, the Russians was the best thing ever for you.
Ah, those bitches.
By them withholding
it is
the stuff.
It made me think about it.
Because if they just would have taught you boom a product, then you wouldn't have went in depth think about it.
Right. Then I will have to go home and buy a set of watercolor, just like they instructed me. Then I wouldn't have today the glory of graffiti pen.
Because now I'm pretty sure China hates you. Well, I mean, because what you've done is you've through cracking the codes, you've learned this technical crap, and now instead of like other nail product people that call and be like, hey, I would like some of this, some of that, you call them and you're like, no, I needed to do this and this, and it's a whole thing. So they don't realize the whole thing you have to go with back and forth with these people, because and then I know that they get short tempered a little bit because they just want you to
why
sell
this guy
you what else everyone else has and what they do.
Right.
And you're like, nah.
They're like, this guy is so complicated.
But they don't understand where you're going with it. You're not just painting nails.
So for India, it's my only country that are
easy to work with.
Yeah, right. Yeah. But the rest are like, ugh, this guy is so complicated.
What advice do you have for top coating marble inks?
Okay. So when you run over marble ink or pigment or chrome, they are the same thing. You need to run over it slow. Why? Because when people run over it, they're afraid of it. They're like, oh my God, I'm going to bleed it. So the first instinct is to brush fast. And a gel is not really a liquid. A gel is like oil-like consistency. It's gel-like. So it's kind of heavy. It's heavier than water, right? So it needs time for the gel to actually adhere to the surface. So when people brush too fast, they're missing spot everywhere. They have to restock that spot multiple times. That will cause bleeding. When you go over ink, you have to go slow and with light pressure, because if you have harsh pressure, you're going to scratch it. Because ink, pigment, and chrome, they are all in the pigment family, powder family. And powder, you can scratch it. Like makeup. If you put makeup on and you lightly brush over it, you say, but if you take your fingernail and you scratch it, you will scratch out makeup, right? Just like the ink and the pigment and the chrome, they are in the pigment family. So you have to use light pressure so you don't scratch the surface. So light and slow. That is a trick. Light and slow. Slow. So when you stroke one stroke, it's all even. There's no missing spot anywhere. So you can move to the other part of the nail, the middle of the nail, running slow. And then the other side of the nail, running slow. Light and slow. Then you will not hurt anything in the surface.
With these same materials, can you make gradients?
Anything but gradient.
Anything but gradient?
Anything but gradient, because these are liquid. Liquid are irritable when you make gradient. Gradient needs to be dry. That's why I use pigment. Pigment is my favorite thing to make gradient with, because it's nice and dry like makeup. You can blend easily. With liquid, it's very difficult to make it blend. So with gradient, I recommend super pigment right here.
So when you say gradient, you mean like ombre?
Right. If that's what I mean, ombre. if they mean like color block, like a red, and then beside it a lighter red, and then a much more lighter red, then yes, you can, as long as it's not blendy.
Can you just mix them up? Are you talking about the graffiti pens or?
Yeah, that must be what they mean. They don't mean it like blend evenly. Yes, you can mix them up. You can mix them up. What they must mean is like a green right here, and then they must mean like another color next to it.
That's just gonna make it less green.
Like yellow green.
Yellow green
next to it, and then if you want to have yellow, you have to roll it out. This product doesn't go back to the pen, so when you use it to mix other color, you can just roll it out on the paper towels, and you can use the next one with yellow. See that? So that must be what I mean by gradient, meaning color blocking that are in a harmonious color scheme. Yes, you can take this and mix it with each other's to create new color on the palette to use it. If you I haven't posted live on YouTube yet, but I did a live on TikTok called the Bugs Live, and I'm gonna post it on YouTube later. But I use this graffiti pen entirely throughout the process.
Okay, so what she said was after they can be mixed by adding water and just going over two different colors. Yeah, I mean, you showed it perfectly. Although you did make my heart stop a little bit when you used the green, yellow on top of the green. I didn't think that was a wise choice. But,
yeah, to make
turned out all right.
Yellow green. Okay, now time to top coat this. So are you matte or shine? Let's you matte. So top coat this, and I will bedazzle the hell out of it. It's gonna be all bedazzle.
Do you want me to go see if there's any stones in there, or? I mean,
I have stone. We are in the crystal center.
Right.
We have all the crystals. Light and slow. Remember that, light and slow. Look at it wouldn't budge at all. Actually, you don't even need to be light and slow with this, because this is not ink. Again, this is paint, so it's way different. So I matte this so it's easier to see all the beautiful detail, and then I am gonna use crystal to create contrast. I am gonna bedazzle the center of the flower, the leaf, and then I will use bead to link each other up like lace. I will link it up like lace, so it's gonna be like floral lace set.
Floral.
Yeah. Of course, you can leave it just like this as a nail art design. However, this is Dreamtime Crystal, so whatever we do have to be full crystallized. Have to be covered in crystals. Okay, all the way. Now clear this. And I need paper towels. Before I put it back into the bottles, I have to wipe everything off. More acetone, cleans it off.
Now you want to get all. You want to get all what's it when you non-contaminatory?
Yeah, you don't want to contaminate your mat, because you work with ink and paint and all that. You don't want to contaminate your mat.
What are the differences between watercolors and ink to print this pattern? Oh, and also you need to know several kinds of inks too. So that's almost.
So like I said before, ink is like a 2-year-old kid. It doesn't listen to you. It refuses to listen to you. It when you put ink on a surface, it moves. It's like this. The paint is only condensed out in the edge, because it's like a puddle. It sit there. You can soak all the liquid off. You can put more water, and since it doesn't dry fast, it stay there for you. The puddle stay there. It's more even for you. Now ink, when you put it on, it will start marbleize immediately. And if you add more, like, of course, if you add more liquid, what it does is that it just start to like move on you. It doesn't listen to you. You know, ink is way different. So ink is definitely good for marble, but this one is not for marble. This one you need a puddle, so you cannot use ink for this. Just like this, if you use to make marble, it you can do that, but not as good as ink, because ink is very malleable. It loses reactive. It's react to you. This doesn't react to you at all. And when ink dry, you can wake it up by adding acetone in there. You can add alcohol in there. It will be liquefied again. This one you can't. If it's dry and you put acetone or alcohol, it will start crumble. It will break apart. Like when you put alcohol to like nail polish, it break it apart. It crumble. It's very disgusting looking. So this, when it dry, is done. It dried dead.
So, thank you, Stephanie. This was. Now I'm not so angered about her making fun of me earlier. Although I should be. It wasn't a compliment for me. You know what? Never mind. Screw her. No, this means a lot though. Says, I am so glad your nail journey has brought you here.
Yes.
Us. Man, it would suck if you only did clients' nails still.
Then you will never see
Yeah.
the magic. You will never see how it's been done.
That's one of the biggest blessings,
That's why we keep turning down people that ask, do you do press on for this? Do you sell press on?
You can't.
If I make a set like this, and then I have to spend the next 2 hours making a set, and then bedazzle exactly like this, you know how much time it will waste. I can spend the next 2 hours
thinking about the next.
I wouldn't be thinking about the next now. I will be replicating. So
probably sucking there.
Yeah, the next 2 hours, I can spend the next 2 hours making a different set, rather than spend the next 2 hours making the same set, same vision, everything is the same detail. Then I will not grow through it. Then there will not be a lot of room for exploration. Okay, now let's use some bead. So I'm thinking gold. Could go my favorite. Oh no, rose gold.
So thank you for that, Steph.
Rose gold. Okay. The colors, I don't know yet. Would rose gold be my color? Not really.
Maybe.
For pink, for red, I need a rose pink. Silk. I have a silk. So this is a silk I'm gonna use. And I'm gonna use a lot of silk, I think. And for the blue, I got this periwinkle. This is tanzanite, I think.
Tanzanite?
Yeah, tanzanite.
I don't know.
So tanzanite. Let's just do one crystal at one color at a time. I don't want to take out a bunch of crystal. Let's take tanzanite and do the blue first. At least I know. I think that's what it's called. Do you have a Swarovski list?
Board? Not down here, but they may have one out there. Let me go see if I can grab one.
Okay. First, let you glue. Since we just bedazzle just the center, glue will be fine. Later on, we have to switch to gel if we want to lace it. Crystal Magic Glue. Now, let's take this glue out. Start right here. Let's just use some little stone right here. And this is 8 millimeters.
Oh, no, it's way more complicated than just one little board.
Oh,
There's like
okay.
10 of them.
Okay.
So the koala is my way of pretending that the kittens are here with us. And you know what, we get it set up different. That way we always know what you're using.
Yes. I believe this color is tanninite. Or Provence lavenders. No, tanninite would be more like it. Provence lavender would be a crystal that I like this.
I'll bring back the board from the house. Alexa, play no copyright music. It's like picking up pace a little bit.
Sure.
Shuffling songs by no copyright on Amazon.
Actually, a bigger stone. As that 7 would do. Okay, now I'm done with these colors. Time to do a this is antique pink, vintage pink, I believe.
Ooh, vintage pink.
Or silk, yeah. Now this is vintage pink. It's very close to silk. Let me see if I can find silk. Yeah, this is silk. Very close to vintage pink.
Really?
Vintage rose. Vintage rose. There you go.
If applied correctly, your stones should not come off until the very next, even if you got 5-6 weeks till, really they shouldn't come off.
Yeah. When people say how long is stone last, that's the wrong question. Stone's supposed to last forever. It's not supposed to come up at all. If it come up, it either come from unquality product or wrong application. You have to be able to ensure your client that stone will not come up till the end, so you can chart accordingly. Especially you work with the more expensive crystal. Oh, I need a bigger bead right here, actually.
A bigger bead right there.
I need this. These are two sides that we sell, 08 and 06 millimeters. But this one is 08, and then the rest are like 1 millimeters. I'm gonna use a 1.2 millimeters.
So there's no need to buff shiny top coat before applying the glue?
For shiny top coat, if it's a hot gel, you need to score it with a Dremel. Score it a little bit, because hot gel cannot be penetrated by acetone. So it'll be very hard for glue product to penetrate it. I have used Crystal Magic on hot gel before, and the rate is about 55, so it sticks very good, but there's still a chance for it to come up on non-soak up top gels. So on soak up top gel is different because soak up top gel, acetone can penetrate it. It is a soft gel, so you can definitely use it without scoring it. Now, for this surface, it is a matte surface. So matte surface are super glue friendly. Sometimes I apply it on, I don't even need to seal it. But I do use sealing on shiny top coat, especially if it's a hot gel. I definitely need to do some sealing.
Okay, when you said super glue friendly, I think the way you said it sounded like you're saying super glue.
Oh no,
friendly.
super,
what you mean is good,
very glue friendly.
Glue friendly or something. Okay.
It's very glue friendly. It is very glue friendly. Yeah. It's extremely glue friendly.
That sounds better. Which brought back a flashback for all these oldies in here. The guy in the helmet stuck to the beam.
Yeah, so definitely when you work with crystal, you have to also be familiar with the surface. Surface is a big deal. Then every crystallized person have to be able to know about the sealing process too, because sealing is very important. Even when you have the best glue, you still need to know how to seal just in case, because you're not always using glue. There it will be a period of time when you will use gels because it's needed, especially with beadwork. You have to use gel, so it can cut down your work time.
Thank you, Anxious No Tech. Should chrome top coat be used instead?
Yeah, chrome top coat is perfect because it's a soft, like chrome base, like my chrome base right here. It is a soft gel. It is super glue friendly.
Super glue.
Sometimes you seal it. Sometimes you can like whatever. To depend on your client.
You're gonna keep saying super glue friendly.
Oh, it's extremely glue friendly.
I don't know how we can change it.
Now, for the purple, I definitely would need to use Crystal Paradise Shine. Yeah, Crystal Magic Glue is not a super glue. Crystal Magic Glue is a oxygenate adhesive glue. I have make it very special. So it's playtime. I have purposely increased its viscosity and playtime up, so you have more than a minute to play with it. That's why I have to create the glue dryer, because glue dryer activated, so it's accelerated, make it dry almost immediately. So that is a combination I use when I work with oxygenate adhesive.
The reason the tip of the crystal katana is nice and clean, Tony, is because he just opened that one yesterday. Give it time.
Which one?
She said the tip of your
katana, oh yes,
was so nice and clean.
It is, and I was hope that I can
it quickly.
I hope I can keep it that way. When you have glue stuck on your katana, you can use alcohol just to remove that. But yes, I love to use Crystal Magic Glue since the day I get it. I have added a complex glue co-derivative to the modification process just to increase its viscosity for you. So now you have all the playtime you need. Unlike most glue who dry really fast. And for fast glue, you also need to be aware of it too, because fast glue meaning that it could come off, because it's like super glue. You know, super glue is like, it's not the best in the world. Before, one of the best glue is E6000, but E6000 take 24 hours to cure, which is impossible for nails, right? Yeah. It's work wonder with everything else, like metal, wood, you know, even plastic. The stones, yeah. But for now, it's impossible. I have attempted to use E6000 before on nail. It did not work very well.
So now this to me is starting to look like a chintz pattern couch.
Oh,
from the early 80s that you would find.
Is it the Ming Dynasty or?
No, no, like 1980s.
When you say chin, I thought Chinese.
Chintz, C-H-I-N-T-Z.
Oh, okay, that's different.
Basically means flower.
Oh, I thought you say Qing. Qing Dynasty.
No, chintz. Alexa. Alexa, up one notch. I'm feeling jammy.
Yeah.
I like the way these are looking, baby.
Oh, why am I putting Crystal Paradise Shine into green? I need emeralds.
You need emeralds?
I need emeralds. So Crystal Paradise Shine is done. Oh, wait. I need a little Crystal Paradise Shine to this. Okay, now it's done.
I gotta stand up for a minute. I'm falling asleep.
Okay, now it because we just eat.
You're gonna go eat again.
We just eat, so it's I feeling sleepy too ish.
You want Coke?
No, it's unhealthy.
It is.
I need either teal. Yeah, teal will be better than emerald. Emerald remind me of Christmas. Let's do aqua. This aqua.
Boy, this looks.
Yeah, though I try to adjust it before, it doesn't. I think that is something you have to ask Cindy about.
Got Wi-Fi.
Right.
Are you hot?
No, I mean, I am hot, but it's just me.
Boy,
I'm always hot.
sexy.
Right. So I don't know. Yeah, slow loops. Yes, that's right. And if you want, you can use a glue dryer to activate it and key in between, but you don't have to because it's just a little bit of crystal anyway. I only keyed it if it's too heavy and it might move on you. Okay. Maybe a little bit right here. Next step is a leaf, which I have just a perfect crystal for it. It is emerald though, but I have a perfect crystal for it. Okay, so this is Marquise size. I will ask Cindy for the correct name for it later, and I will post it underneath the caption. Thank you, Shaw. These are emerald, and the shape is perfect. I'm gonna use that. Glue again. Oh yes, see that? Beautiful. Fit it perfectly, and it's fit in the middle, so it's still in the shape of the leaf, but now it's sparkly. Bridgerton vibe. Ooh, I haven't watched Bridgerton yet. I'm so behind time. I need to. you, Queen Ratha. Okay. Another one here. Okay. Oh my God, yes.
Yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
Still need more crystal though, but
Of
easy
course.
breezy. I think about it later.
You can't put this on Dreamtime
So
Crystal
far it's
without.
yeah, so far it have give me quite a vibe. Some ladies say it looked like Bridgerton vibe.
Ooh.
But I haven't watched Bridgerton yet.
Yeah,
it's like a romance from the setting is from old England. So like Victorian old England, but there is like a mixed guy in there, which is very unlikely for those times. So that's kind of interesting. That's all I know. I haven't even watched the trailer or anything yet. That's all I know. But it's like a big sensation right now.
Oh.
Like everybody love it.
Well, I really love the green over the leaves.
It's just so couture. It's so couture. Whee.
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 So it's perfect temperature in here. Actually, it's 74 degrees. So I went and I stood outside. It's hot as hell. I came back in and I felt so much better. Yeah.
Oh yes, it's very. I'm feeling like I'm making a couture dress right now.
Oh.
Very custom made.
Nice.
It's very custom made, and I'm so glad that the it's fit right in the middle of the leaf, so it still have like a natural leaf pattern in it, but inside it's well bedazzled, embellished. Inside embellished.
Tara said it's Gucci Bloom perfume advertising.
Ooh. Yes. I should put some designer name on there, but whatever.
Why? It's your design.
Like Gucci or Chanel, or stuff like that. But you guys can. I need to find out what is shape and the correct color code for this, so I can post it on the live, the caption of the live.
I just had a horrible compulsion.
And
I'm gonna do it.
Do what?
I'm gonna drink a soda.
Oh.
Go
ahead. Liquid cancers.
Not if you just have one a year or two.
I think yesterday you just had one, isn't it?
I know. That's why I said compulsion addiction. And I'll just do like one more, and then after that.
I should not boot in.
Garden fantasy.
What kind of fantasy? What kind of fantasy?
Garden fantasy. Ooh. So, is the gel you're using to glue the rhinestones?
This is Crystal Magic Glue that I'm using.
Great. Tara's drinking wine.
In Tina Voda's shop, you can find Crystal Magic Glue in the essential category. So you click on Tina Voda's shop and you click on essential, and in essential you find the glue and the glue dryers. If you don't have the glue dryer, you can. If you already have like a dip-in activator, then you can just use the dip-in activators.
So, gifted hands. Funny story, kind of. After a few of the lives got pulled because of copyrighted music, we decided we could get Alexa to play no copyright music. But come to find out, that's an actual band. But we like the band, so The name of this group is No Copyright. Blooming Fantasy.
Blooming Oh,
Ooh.
that might be my name for it. Blooming Fantasy. Okay, before I keep going, just because I have yellow on here, I need to take this silk and infiltrate it with the silk in all the crack and crevices, silk or opal. Silk and opals. Okay, so I need silk and then I have opal here just in case. I get the small side opal out first. And I need triangle tray. Feel like a bartender now.
Like a bartender. Oh. It's Father's Day tomorrow.
Oh.
In UK.
In the UK.
I thought it was Father's Day here also tomorrow, I think. Does that mean the animals are going to get us gifts?
I guess.
Ooh. Tino needs to do a black and white version of this and call it Spectral Bloom.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, okay. I even like the name and everything. Spectral Bloom. Okay, now time to steal your clue. Because this kind of crystal placement, I consider this a scatter crystal placement. So I definitely need glue because I want minimum sealing. I only want to seal the bead, not the crystal. I need a big one for this. Let's do a big opal. White opals on. Ooh, opal seem prettier. Okay, let's see.
I think they're all just pretty really shiny.
Let's see. I put a little silk in here just to see what it's all about. If I don't like it, I take it right off. Silk is pretty-ish, but not like opals. All right. I'm gonna put opal on.
These are matching dyslexic shirts. No, Lens.
What, Lindsay?
You haven't went anywhere for me to miss you. I thought I was going to get to miss you earlier. Jeez. No, I missed the cat. I said that like we have one. So I'm petting it, so I feel like the kittens are here.
Let's go bead.
And then because I'm a sentimental person, I have to leave the tag on it forever because you signed it. Gosh. One card money. Actually, I did notice, and everyone here knows everything I got to say while you were gone. So this is getting ready to get very interesting. Linda's eating dinner. She's full.
Uh-huh.
And she's got energy. And then Tara's drinking wine.
Oh,
So
Lord. What is going on
trying to
here?
watch her spell, and as soon as she starts, misspelling shit,
Oh, my God.
the live is done. Yes, because it went quiet for so long.
This is...
Oh, great, great. Tara's paving her way. She said, I misspell anyway. She's already preparing for great drunkenness. All right, Izora, you have a wonderful rest of your evening.
Have a good day, Zora. So I'm working with silk and opal simultaneously. Easy, just take it out like this.
Yes, they take PayPal, don't they?
Yes. And they have the thing that you can pay, like you can pay in payment, pay me or me pay or something like that.
Say, I'm back. So it's been 2 hours so far. Is this the same amount of time it would take you if you were on a client?
No, it takes faster. When I'm on a client, I don't create. I create like about an hour or two before they get there. I plan in my head strategically so I can just dive into it. But on live, every set that I do it for the first time. I don't practice first. Kind of relax when I do on live. But on client, I don't really explain my step neither. I don't owe them explanation. My client, I just do it.
Come in and slam their hands out like a glory hole. And
yes, and let me do it.
I keep them distracted. It's a smooth running process.
Yes. I don't care about technique or anything. I just do whatever I feel like.
Hello, Irene. Ashley, he made the flowers out of graffiti pens.
Graffiti pen with waters.
Did a process with water to kind of dilute and pull.
Yeah, making it puddleize.
And Deb said there's a blue stone somewhere weird.
This one, if you see blue, it's in the middle of this flower. Each flower have its own stone colors.
We listen to all music.
Yes.
When Tino's trying to be extra creative, he listens to piano music,
classicals,
concerto. Beethoven.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Fill the rest with crystal, and then I will find a way to connect it with small bead. How's it looking so far on this
I
first
think it's
finger?
beautiful. Very and sporadic. It just pulls in the
I
pastel.
feel like I'm making a couture dress.
It feels like you're making one.
For sure.
For sure. What songs? Oh man, just everything, Lens. Everything, really.
Yeah, we should like into everything.
We like listening to new age stuff. That way we're current with what the kids are doing. We like old rock. We like country. We like pop, R&B. Just depends on what kind of mood we're
The
in.
only music that doesn't can listen to is classical and opera. I love opera.
Is it that?
Yes, Maria Callas, my favorite. Probably opal over here. I don't want to use too much opal though. Probably silk.
Even though you're kind of loving it.
Yeah, but I don't want to butcher it with opals. I want silk.
Oh yes, Rainbow Kitten Surprise. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Remember that's what we listened to going to Texas.
Yeah, Rainbow Kitten Surprise. More crystal magic glue.
Drink up, baby. Oh, she wants to record us a CD.
A CD? We don't even use CD players.
What will we play it on? Oh my goodness. Lens.
What decade did you come from?
What? Well, remember.
Oh. I guess we have to go to a thrift shop and buy a CD player.
Then we have to go to the
antique store. They still have a CD player in antique store?
I just don't know.
Gotta be like a collectible one.
Just don't know. They probably don't.
How big are they? They're gonna be huge. The CD players. You probably can get a CD player and sell it for like $1 million, and it's like almost extinct. It's very beautiful. More than I anticipate, actually. I have a very blurred vision of this. Cord is a full crystallized, so it's in my intention to make it all crystallized. But the moment that I also want some watercolor technique. I want a floral theme. The moment I put this flower down, I was a little worried because I was like, how am I gonna crystallize this without ruining these flowers? But so far, so good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I will buy this dress. I will totally buy this dress. I will wear it.
So now she's gonna make a like Spotify playlist. And
Spotify.
We'll
that app that kind of like Pandora. Remember we played
it's
back in the old days?
way back in the old days. Right. It's almost as old as
It's a green app. Where you should come up with all this collectible stuff. It's amazing.
I don't want to go to her country anymore. I don't.
You might get
over there. It's gonna be like Amish country.
There's gonna be a carriage waiting for you.
right. Here's the horse. click. We'll have to take her up to Amish country when she comes visit. That way she'll feel at home.
There's gonna be an English chauffeur.
An English chauffeur
coming out. Hello, good sir. May I take your coat?
Yeah, those are very shiny blinging.
It's have an attitude that I love. It's like I'm a floral princess, but I'm extra. It's like that.
Aunt Deb says it's not old days. You're making me feel like I'm near 100. That just tells us how current and modern we stay.
Remind me of that time when I asked my teacher if he survived through the World War I. And he was baffled. Whole class is laughing. And I say, what matters? My friends say World War I is ended like 100 years ago.
She said, forget it. We don't deserve it anyway. I mean, because, you know, we've been dealing with you on this for like 20 minutes now. And really all we got to do is say, Alexa, play such and such. And she'll be like, boom, there she is.
Oh. Gosh. She wanted to be special.
You know?
Like back then when they write each other letters. It's like that.
I need the damn koala bear special, okay?
Right, but it's a gift. It's still modern. But do you remember back in the old day when someone wants to communicate, they have to like write in letter instead of email, they write letters. The CD can remind us of that, like, you know, let the letters with actual pen and papers.
Yes. Now see, Lynn, you're getting a shit ton of support. All these people are like, did I say support? I meant sympathy. She's definitely earning the Madam Bo.
She recruited another hoe now, other boho.
Honey.
Yes. What's that?
Meekin came in. Here's our.
Hi, Kirsty.
Kirsty. We can redeem
See,
ourselves.
I say it right now. As long as it doesn't start, I said it right.
It's because I quick read. That doesn't mean I'm good at it.
It's Kirsty. How you can even say Kirsty? Dustin. It's Dustin's fault, Kirsty. It's not my fault. Oh, I'm so sleepy.
Do we have woods in America?
Oh.
Shoot, yeah.
Yes, we still use wood in a certain part. Yeah, like Amish say they use wood.
And that's why I call you. Because I'm like, she's not going to know how to use any technology hardly.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, I feel like my accent speaks for the backwoods, you know? Oh, yes.
Okay, now time for more beading. So let's dry these because these have glue. So I'm gonna use the glue dryer to dry this.
Do you do 3D flowers with the gem pen?
With the gem pen? No, I do it with a 3D brush. I use 3D flower with a 3D brush. This beading process would require me to use gel. I can no longer use glue. So I need to put on my stone bath and start to take out my gel.
It said, I love both our accents.
I don't have an accent. It's fluent American English. It's fluent English. My accent.
But we love their accents.
Oh yes. Oh, they like our American accent.
Right, right. They don't realize we've got ours programmed too.
I wonder what American accent actually sound like.
You know, I've recorded myself.
Yeah.
I've listened to it. It still sounds the same. It just doesn't matter.
People say my accent sound like a chipmunk.
A chipmunk.
Yes, which I find incredibly flattering. Cause I always want to sound like a chipmunk when I grow up. Let me come true.
Come true.
When I was little, I asked my mom. I said, "My voice is so clear. When it's gonna get deep, like normal boys, you know, like every other boy. I have all my friends, and the other boys, their voice sounds so sexy and deep." And that point, she's like, "Huh?" And you know, it's like it sounds so deep. When my voice gonna sound like that? And she said, "You just wait for puberty. It will happen." I mean, I'm still waiting for puberty. But I always think that my clear voice is destined for something great, like a singer, you know, like an amazing opera singer or something. But, and because of that, I have many attempts singing. When I party or whatever, I always try to sing. And it's always like ruin the party, like everybody left. And I was so determined. I only give up recently in the last few years. But I always think that I will be a great singer of all time. That's one time when I'm at my friend's house and I sing this song, Whitney Houston, you know, like I will always love you. And when I hit that high note, you know what I'm talking about. Oh no, you know, really high in the third verse.
In the third verse.
My dad's friend kicked me out. He said, "It's midnight and you're screeching in my house. And it's gonna pour demon and spirit and all the negative energy into my house, all the haunted spirit. You're gonna use your voice, you're gonna pour it in.
Invite the ghost.
You have to leave." So my friend's dad kicked me out of the house for screeching. I didn't talk to him for like a month. I was so offended. I'm like, "How dare you? That was the best hit ever."
The best.
I have tried this for months and finally I get that. Well, I did not just sing it. After a few failed attempts, I keep repeating it. I was determined to hit that note successfully, and you know, after an hour, he kicked me out.
Oh my god!
So,
I guess his loss.
That's when I gave up on singing.
Well,
that's
a good thing.
Realization, you know, reality gonna hit me a little bit, because if not, can you imagine? If not, I will be in American Got Talent right now.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, and Simon Cowell will have to be the one to turn me down.
Yes, we have karaoke here.
Yes.
Oh. And I learned I can't sing either.
Oh yes, that one night. Oh. It was so embarrassing at the club, but I was determined. I would not go upstage and drag Dustin down. So I pull out my phone and record every bit of it.
Oh my goodness.
And the next day, when he sobers, I showed him. I say, "You did pretty well last night." He said, "Oh, did I? Did I?" You know. So I show him. And ever since, I don't need to say a word. He would never attempt to sing again.
No, not at all. It's the most horrible thing ever. So we're from Springfield, Missouri.
Oh my God. Becky said she auditioned for her school. They asked her to never come back. Oh my God, no.
But I'm glad things like that happened to us. You know?
Right. Put you back on track, you know?
I could have not done this. I could have wasted all his time pursuing that, you know. Yes, but I didn't. I learned my lesson, and I'm like, you know what? This is not for me. It's time to do something you're actually good at, you know. But yeah, the singing definitely not.
Yes, we will take you to karaoke, Lens. She actually sings good. She sent us a video a long time ago.
Right.
And I was wanting to drive the shit out of her. I was going to be like, well, good thing it's for the old people. They can't hear you.
Shoot, Nora is not bad
that...
meters.
No, she sounds
Nora
like
is good. Adele, yeah, she sounds like Adele.
But see, the only reason I got up there, it's not like I was looking to do karaoke. I got up there and, oh, thank you, Tara.
But till this day, anytime that I hear people that I know sing good, applause, yes, but I always roll my eyes a little bit from the bitterness that I have harbors.
The bitterness?
From the bitterness.
The animosity.
The animosity that I have harbored throughout the years of the broken dream that I have. So until this day, I still have some sort of attitude toward all my friends that are great singers. I always like, oh, you can hit the note a little bit better.
Wow. What do you think of that?
Good.
Wow. That's pretty smooth, wasn't it?
Yes. See, I just spill some bead and look at Dustin does. He take a magnet and look. He collects all of this.
Water globes technique, probably not.
Oh, I hate anything that are waters because I used to do so much of it.
And what that'll no, the song that I sung was Hotel California. I thought I could possibly pull it off. And the only reason I got up there was because the guy who was doing the karaoke, and there was no one else in there, and he was trying to...
No, wait. You were drunk. There was people in there.
But they worked there.
Right.
So,
and what gives you and the encouragement is that guy, the bartender, and he get on and he sing and it's so off key that you were like, I'm gonna do it. You were like, I'm gonna.
I thought I couldn't do any worse.
Yes,
but
it gives you all the encouragement. But man,
it was worse.
Doesn't was hitting high notes all throughout the song.
Oh, it was cracky. It was.
Oh my God,
man, it's horrible. Yeah.
And I recorded too. I'm not gonna stop him. I have suffered the embarrassment for years. Now it's your turn.
You talking about when I sing around the house with headphones on?
No. When you at the bar, I recorded.
No, I'm saying though, you endured it for years because I do sing at home.
No, I endure the shame of my singing from other people who criticize me. All my friends, my mom, you know, all the people who criticize my singing. So at that night, I'm gonna let you do yourself, and I'm gonna record this. This music is like
I like it.
I know I shouldn't have eaten before live because I'm getting sleepy.
Hey, I ate. You didn't have
You
to.
invite.
I did
No,
invite.
yes. It doesn't fall because he invites me. He said, "Do you want some?" And just at that moment, I don't want to eat, but at the moment, it's like, why not? You know what I mean? And when I go for it, I go for it.
Well, yeah, you could have just ate
And
a couple. What I said was,
boy, did I go for it.
hey, would you like me to, while I have it out, feed you a couple chips?
I
No,
did
that's
not.
exactly what I said. Feed you a couple chips. And you
No.
said, let me get done with this.
I take that dip and I go.
Right.
I go all in.
Right. That wasn't me feeding you a couple chips.
I go
that
all
was
in,
you
just like I have
indulging
aggressively.
aggressively.
I act like I have a full house.
You did.
I go all in.
You went all in.
Went all in.
That's all right. Now we know why we don't do that often.
Yes. This is getting couture like Chanel.
Oh. I think I'm gonna drink a Coke.
Okay. Is that wake you up or something?
It's got caffeine in it.
Really?
I can't say, I never drink it, so I don't know.
And maybe I take a little bit, just a little. You have high fructose corn syrup in it. It's gonna like make me gain weight. I take just a sip.
You take a sip.
You gotta stop me if I'm out of control. I'll try my best to resist. This is spring fashion. It's screaming Gucci, it's screaming Chanel. Chanel doesn't play with this much color. More like Gucci. Or Dior, yes. So, if you don't drink Catino on speed. How you came to say hi, I love your work. Thank you. Be my ex. Thank you. Okay, this one can be all bead. Let's give it a really big one. Cause you have to do good sealing with big one. Yeah, give it a big one like that.
Man, I'm glad this is a new building and not an old creepy ass building.
I know, right? Hi, Greece. Hi, Mectario from Greece. Okay. Now the line right here.
And candy machine. Woohoo!
This is couture.
Wow, these are getting really.
Thank you.
Would you like a small sip in the first sip?
It's a fashion statement. Look at that finger.
It's beautiful.
That is a $50 finger.
A $50 finger.
$500 set. No more than that. My friend Jenny got a $500 set, but she did not do all of this. This is well above $500. I say $600 or $700 couture.
Hello, Trinidad.
Hello, Trinidad.
You know, I still to this day, I don't know if it's Caribbean
When I die, I
or
will
Caribbean.
put this out in auction.
Right. Because you'll be selling nails after you're dead. That's how this
Yes.
is gonna.
Yeah.
You mean after we fake our deaths?
After I fake my death, I will put this in auction.
Well, wait a minute. Are you not taking me with you on your date? You keep saying you. I don't get to die with you?
Well, by the time that, I don't know. You probably still need to be alive to sell my art, and then you die too. I need to go out first.
Okay, I got it.
Right, and then
Okay.
you'll be all sentimental. You'll be like, oh,
Right.
open a gallery.
Open a gallery?
and invite every big name in the town. Come for a, I wouldn't say, I need to find something fancy. Celebrate the legacy. Just like that. And then after you collect enough money,
Boom. Straight to the island.
Airplane crash right away.
Oh, I got
Right.
it. Okay.
Well, you gotta figure that too. Or else it would raise questions.
You know what? No, not necessarily. If we're gonna do the stagger system, right? Then what we need to do is I'll disappear. I'll do a fake kidnapping. You know what I mean? Oh, they kidnapped Dustin. You know what I mean?
Ah.
That way I can re-enter once in a while
and sell more
and
art.
sell more art.
Right.
While you're on the island just cranking shit.
I'd be like, I survived. I have found another one of Tino Peace.
right.
I can be on an island, keep creating.
Right. See? I mean, if we're gonna let me live, we might as well.
That sounds better than doing live show. Let's just do it now.
Oh my gosh. How long have you been doing nails, and what influenced you to keep going?
I've been there for 14 years. I want to show off my art even before nails, really. So now I just want to share my vision. That beside that, and the product that I created also raised obsession, because I keep coming up with new technique and all the way to go around, all the special effect, to achieve a certain look for the nails, and that obsession also keep me going. That and beside the left for nails, you should always have to do something new, because if I sit here and crank out set that I'm familiar with, or I did before, or technique that I'm familiar with, then the passion will go away very soon. It'll fade away.
It'd be like work.
Yeah, it'd be like working. And I did not work. I did not view this as work. This to me is fun. It's exploring, creating. Like why I'm doing this, I'm learning new things.
Yeah.
And then the audience also is what keep me going too. If I feed on people, so if I have no watcher, then I just don't have motivation.
Yeah. Well,
I need people that are watching and questioning. I need people that are intrigued and curious, and I need people that started out doesn't know anything, and then after that I teach them that realization, that transformation, all of that is beautiful. You know what I mean?
And
just
rewarding.
just like when you cook for someone, basically the same feeling. That is an appreciation there, you know. Like, oh, thank you, Tina, so much for what you have taught. You have improved my skills so much. I start to make so much more money. I have start to hear positive feedback from my client. I should open up my own salon. You know, I started teaching class, stuff like that. It's very motivated to me.
It makes you happy in a way you can't even explain.
Right.
It's a happiness you couldn't possibly buy.
Yes, there's gonna be a change, you know, an impact of some sort. After all, that's what every artist is looking for, is make an impact.
Mm-hmm.
If not, then that is just mundane labors. That's not I'm into.
And that's another good reason to give it away online for free, is because if we take your money, we're obligated. And then if you don't have the passion, the true passion, it was just a whim and you happen to have the money, then you're going to probably fail. And then you're going to feel a certain way about it, you know? Whereas if you're just putting your heart and soul into it and you're growing by yourself, it's really an amazing thing. It really is. And you'll have a chance to pay it back whenever, you know.
Look at this. Way better than this. Of course, you can always stop with this, but I'm making a couture crystal set, so I need it to be all the way.
Yeah, these are turning out really nice.
I will buy this dress. If I have this dress, I will spend a lot of money. The whole dress, I will pay like 10,000 or 20,000.
Oh my gosh, no.
This is a beautiful dress.
Wait. Lynn just said, all joking aside, I caught it out of the corner of my eye. I hate it when she does this. Oh gosh.
Why did she not look straightforward? Why is she use the corner of her eyes?
No, I use the corner of my eye, caught it for a thing.
Oh.
All joking aside, I, for one, definitely thank you, Tino, for everything you have taught me. I'm passionate, hence the callousness.
Mm-hmm.
Shouldn't say a fucking thing about me.
I know, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll be like, yeah, I can't wait till she comes to these states so we can get her.
All right.
Take her down some dark alley. She'll be like, this is where the karaoke's at?
We pull a move like Cat Claw. We burn her. And we
Yeah,
say,
right.
it's just a game. It's
She
a
said, right.
We say, don't worry, Lynn. It's a
That was
game.
hilarious. She said,
We burn her.
what was
You
it?
say that's what they do in an island.
Knickers
They do the same thing.
Knickers are a seed that are it's a hot seed, and then they rub it on the burned kids. That was
Right. It's torture. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that was too much.
At
Yeah,
that point, you can pretty much make up anything and call it a game. Really.
I thought knickers were those short pants. You know, the pants that kind of like jockeys wear.
Oh.
They're not all the way down to the ankles, but they're, you know.
Right.
But then we learned something new today. They're underwear.
That's interesting.
We learned two things today. They're underwear and
They burn people.
No, those are the seeds.
Oh.
The other thing we learned was
Actually, it needs to be smaller.
Lynn's has knickers older than us. I get to teach my niece tomorrow when she does my fill for the first time. Oh, she's in school, but it's from Dustin's encouragement. Oh, great. I feel blame coming on here.
Right.
Oh, Sharna, you just realized you guys lived there. See, I've known this all along. Sharna
and Cat Claw in the same.
No.
And Lynn's.
So I feel so sorry for you, Sharna. We you know.
Sharna lived near Lynn's.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a lion. They making a lion.
An alliance.
That's not good. There needs to be isolation.
Oh, now she said something nice. Damn it. Back to your couture dress.
Yeah, it's no longer a piece of nail. It's a couture dress now. Right now, I'm no longer teaching. I am making a dress.
Okay, so in UK, knickers mean female underwear and pants mean either men's or women's underwear. Oh, see, I would have thought pants was...
Interesting. Pants?
Yeah, right, because I always thought pants was...
In United States, pants is like an actual trouser. Oh, trouser.
Trousers? Who calls them? They're just
the English.
pants, man.
The English call them trousers. So we use pants, and pants for them is underwear. Oh my God, we are savage.
We're like a new country, so technically we can't say they're technically they're all right.
We're savage.
They're I don't think we have to say savage, honey. I wouldn't go as far to say savage. They say trousers or jeans.
Oh no.
That's why I love talking to them, man. It's better when you hear it come out of their mouth, too.
So next time we can just say trousers.
Yeah.
We fancy people.
Thank you, Liz. Studio Nails. Would you like another drink of Coke?
No.
No? See, the way you said that, you're making me feel shameful now.
You should. Coke is bad. It's your body doesn't recognize that sugar because it's a complex sugars.
I wasn't looking.
It's not even real sugar. It's high fructose corn syrup. Your body doesn't recognize it, so it's stored it somewhere else. And
excuse me, it also has a caramel color.
Still,
It's
not
scary,
real,
isn't it?
Anything that your body doesn't recognize is stored as fat, and then it keeps asking for more food because the food that you put in it.
So you're saying it's gonna make me hungry, not awake?
Yes, it makes you hungry. Your body will keep asking for it because it doesn't recognize what you put in it.
Mm-hmm. I hate it when you say that because that's how we end up eating grass for a month. Oh God.
Grass, herbs, and vegetables, and
Ashley, so that's all she drinks. Her body would go in shock if she drank water.
you have to.
Yeah, we eat pretty healthy, really. And then what we do is recognize when we're not eating healthy.
Right. It doesn't mean that we're not eating. It doesn't mean that we don't eat unhealthy food. When we eat it, we realize that it's bad. So we don't carry on. We don't go overboard. There's a realization there, an awareness that it's bad.
Oh wait, we're getting more info. See, that helps a lot, Aunt Deb. So Tanya said, you guys say eyeglasses, we say glasses. Then that means they don't have drinking glasses. Gosh.
What do you say? Something that you
we say waste paper baskets.
And
we say bin. Actually, we just say trash can.
Trash can. We
say
say
horseback riding. We say horse riding. So they're willing to ride a horse anywhere.
We add in an extra word.
You use extra words. Yes, because we have more words. Gosh. It's these simpleton countries, my goodness. Wow, they're so vague. No, you know what a lot of it is?
One thing that in a flat is a house.
A flat? No, a flat is flat. Gosh. Hello, Tanya. In Australia, a fanny is a vagina. Oh no.
Oh, it all makes sense now because I heard that word before, and
I thought a fanny was a butt.
No, I heard fanny multiple times. I don't remember who said it, but I was like, this is such a classy word. I thought fanny is like a bed skirt or a curtain.
Oh my gosh! So those fanny packs they sell, is that a pussy pack? What is that?
I don't know.
What does that mean?
But now it doesn't sound elegant.
I'm scared to open one up now.
I always thought that it's so elegant. I like a fanny. It's like nostalgic. Like something a grandma will wear.
Oh. Yes, a flat is an apartment. In Bullocks, we say nuts. Hello, Tanya. I am so apologetic to what you've walked in on. It's ridiculous right now. It's outrageous.
It's outrageous.
I think we have all these extra words though because America's laws was built on First Amendment, freedom of speech, and then so they give people freedom of speech and then the right to sue each other. So it gets it's all about wordplay. That's all law is wordplay.
I'm pretty sure there's a law everywhere.
But because we have more words, it's a sticky system. I'm not saying it's a good or better system. I'm just saying it's a sticky system where theirs is more cut and dry.
I don't know.
I don't know. Well, we've learned a lot today.
So the second finger, I'm still intrigued, but slightly regret.
I know they both speak English, but it's like a different language. Isn't that true? Oh, this is... What are you missing? English 101. We're currently finding out that we never want to reach into a fanny pack.
Yeah, I didn't know a fanny is a vagina. I thought fanny is something like a quilt or a curtain. You know, it sounds like something a grandma would make. I didn't know a fanny is a vagina. Now it doesn't sound elegant anymore.
It does not. It sounds horribly scary to reach into. It's like one of those.
And I heard that word multiple times. And you know me, like my Spanish, I always guess. So that's why I guess.
So imagine, because being a tourist in one of these countries, we would get a fanny pack.
Right.
Right. And then I would be over there going, hey, Tino, hand me the fanny pack.
It all makes sense because the fanny pack is like right in the middles.
No wonder people think Americans are so damn offensive.
I know.
It's just we have different
because we are
words.
Offensive.
No, we just don't understand their words. That's all. It's ignorance. It's not offensiveness. It's so much better. Oh my gosh. Are you sure you don't want another sip of Coke? It's so good. What if I said it didn't have any high fructose corn syrup in it?
It is.
All right.
Coke product have it.
And they say we call fanny packs bum bags.
Bum bag.
Right. And here, a bum is a butt.
No, in here,
or
a bum is a person without a house. Or
house.
A rough person.
A rough person.
A person that is not dressed nice, is not have good hair, is a bum. Still need a little spot. So the second finger is still exciting with a slight touch of regret.
Just a slight touch of regret. That's,
Yeah.
you know. I love you.
Wonder what kind of emotion I'm going to run to on the third fingers. Because when you go couture, you can't go back. You gotta go all the way. That's it. You gotta. The only way out is through.
Is through?
Yes. There's no turning back.
Wait.
You can turn back. You make this beautiful art. You can cut quick, or you cannot take it back. The only way out is through.
Hold on, man. What is? Okay, Sharna said they're called shavs. What are shavs?
Shaft?
CHAVS.
What's
What
it
are
mean?
shavs? Because we kind of said a whole bunch real quick. I don't know if it's the unhoused or the.
I think the better idea is to gel it first.
To gel it first.
Yes. Okay, I found the emotion now.
You found the emotion?
So the third finger is anger.
The third finger's anger?
Is anger. That's why I'm gelling it all the way. That's anger. I'm mad at it. At myself a little bit. At it too. With a little blame. There.
Now they're using more words we don't know to explain the other words we don't know. This has gotten out of control. This is why you're doing the anger now currently.
Yeah, the third
That's
finger give me anger, emotion.
Council house is like American social housing, I guess. We have social housing? What would that be?
What is it? I don't recall we have.
I guess she thinks we have free houses here. No, we just live on the streets. You either can.
Yeah, no. In here, you don't have social housing.
So that's how they be tricking people over here.
Where do they live? I want to move there. They have social housing? Like, we have free food?
No, she thinks we have social housing.
Oh, no, we don't.
Or no. Obviously, they have.
Obviously,
you know
they
what?
do.
We just, honestly, we can't listen to me. And we can't listen to Tara. Okay, she told us an hour and a half ago she
Do
was
you pack
drinking
the packet
wine.
for Tara yet?
Yes.
Okay. You, Dreamtime can always ship it too.
I didn't want to ship it from here. Oh, low-income housing. Okay, got it.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah,
oh, yeah, we do. We do have low-income housing.
Group homes. Oh, those are called halfway houses. Those are group homes.
Oh, a lady just asked if I ship the rainbow nails yet.
Huh?
A lady on
Shipped
Instagram asked if I ship the rainbow nail, the tie-dye nail yet.
Oh, yes. No, we have it. That's the one that I thought I put in my pocket that you signed from the show. Keep her information. No, it's in the palette. Cindy grabbed it, put it in the register,
yeah,
and we just got the palette today.
Still have the palette today.
Right. So somehow put her information in a file or something, and then I'll know. Honey, we didn't know we were getting ready to make this big move and do all this stuff down here.
Oh.
They, this has been such a learning experience.
The third finger, I wasn't quite precise because at this point I get tunnel vision. I'm just randomly distributing bead on tunnel vision. I wonder what kind of emotion it gives me on the fourth fingers.
All right, Highway Nails. We love you too. It's been a minute. Look at all this energy I got now after drinking that Coke. Dancing and eating chips.
Why am I doing this to myself?
Why are you doing such intricate work?
Intricate, yes.
I don't know.
It's so intricate.
We just have to do.
If I do something like this on my client, I always start with the ring finger first, because at that point, if I finish with the ring finger and I accidentally go too far, I can skip the other finger. The ring finger could be the accent.
Oh, I see.
But now I have to start from the index. Now I left with no accent. I have to go all the way.
Well, I see why people drink Coke.
You get some energy?
I did. Yeah.
Let me see another one.
No. Now I'm addicted. You can have a capful.
A capsule.
Well, if I'm going to get addicted, we can't have us both addicted. One of us has to keep chastising me. You know what I mean? One of us has got to keep this straight.
It does wakey a little bit. A little wakey.
All right, do one more. You got to slam it like it's a commercial. And at the very end, you got to go, Coke. It does the body good.
Oh my God.
No, that's not right. It's more like riding that train. High on Coca-Cola.
Do you know Coca-Cola used to have cocaine in it?
Absolutely.
That is such a brilliant way to make people addicted.
It really is.
I wish I can turn back time to invent it. Can you imagine the first guy in Colombia? Getting cocaine and put it in co-product. You gotta be like filthy rich. That is like they have to come back to get more coke.
That's the whole plan of addiction.
That is amazing. That is brilliant.
It's
I am inspired.
Your Coke has corn syrup.
It does.
Yes. So
It have high fructose corn syrup in that,
right.
which is not very good. It's a dangerous type of sugar.
Absolutely horrible.
Fake.
And that's how he got me to quit all that crap.
Isn't German is the one that invented corn syrup, or who?
I'm not sure.
Doubt that it's China.
I felt like America maybe did that.
Really?
And then it's banned in Germany and all the other countries that actually care about their health for their citizens. Our country is is Coca-Cola a real addiction? You know, we don't.
Sugar is.
What I know is this: people who drink soda pops, and that's pretty much they're all the same. They just got a different color.
Here's how it is. Just because it's a liquid, people mistake it for being refreshing and rejuvenating, which it's not. It's not refreshing or rejuvenating. Basically, what it is it's complex sugar that your body don't recognize. So when your body don't recognize, it's move aside as fat, and then your body keep asking for it. It's saying, "You didn't give me anything. Give me more." So you shove more Coke in you, and you never get satisfied. It's refreshing, but you. Like a person can go to like a whole case of Coke in a day, just because your body don't recognize it. So you never get satisfied. You always want more and more and more and more. Yes. Okay. I'm almost done with the cut fingers.
Anya said cellulite in a bottle.
It is. It is cellulite in the bottle.
We drank about 1 to 2 soda pops a year, maybe. Actually, I think it's been like 3 years since we remember they came out with that.
Wow, this set is fucking bomb.
It is.
Because when it's floral, I was like, oh, it's gonna be like a dainty set. I probably have some cuticle crystals, and you know what? It probably a lighted crystal set, but this one is extravagant.
It is. It is. It went from a 1950s flower dress to
into like a couture deals. Even in
Emmys.
Yes. I feel like I have to like plumb my lip for that.
Oh my goodness, no. Oh my goodness.
The 4 fingers.
Hello, Erica Parker. Good day. I don't know if we missed any questions or not. We got so excited about our Coke. Thank you, Tiff. I just remembered. We got so damn busy this last week, moving everything and all that. I forgot that about that show I started watching, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Oh, yeah.
No, just Fresh Prince. Fresh Prince, my bad.
Saludo, Chile. Hola.
It seems like, a lot of other countries, they really work on educating people for health reasons, and the insurance and hospital systems built up so much differently. Where
America is like a cattle ranch.
It's like a
It's like
cattle
a
ranch.
cattle ranch. They don't want people to die, but they don't want people to live long. They want people to work and
pay in a social security.
yes, and not well neither, because they do want people to pay into healthcare. So they want people to live but not well, just live semi unhealthy. So by the time retirement hit us, we die at like 65, 70. That's a perfect age for retirement and death, because they don't want us to live too long that we collect it all. You know what I mean? They want to make sure that we stop at like about 65, 70.
They want you to pay in for like 30, 40 years and then
With
only
a promise,
get 5
right.
years of payment back.
Right. They want to. They promise us that we're gonna have it all at the end. It's gonna be hard work and then pay off at the end. But when the end comes, they really want to rush us into our grave. So America is like a cattle ranch. It's wonderful.
It's wonderful.
It is. Because the ones realizing it are not in the loop. We live to 100. we should collect it all. So I already feel the emotion in this fort now.
Well, that's why I'm so happy I met you, because you just point every damn thing out. I hated it first. I was like, God dang.
So this fort now, the end is near. So the emotion that I experience is acceptance. I accept it.
You accept it.
Complexity, yes.
So, True Image, can me and True Image talk for a minute?
Yes.
Get out of the nail business for a minute. Gosh. So, I don't know if you ever seen Fresh Prince of Bel-Air that we grew up with, which was absolutely hilarious and great. I thought and assumed that it would be the same, but it's not, but it's better.
Dustin was so into it. He was so proud of it. He was like, man, this is so funny. It's hilarious. I'm going to stop watching it. And I take one look at it. I say, Dustin, it's a soap opera. Of course you're going to laugh.
It is a soap opera.
It is a soap opera. I say, you are in the loop. Soap opera are made to make people addicted. You are in the circles.
Oh my goodness. She says, watching Americans Discovery, this is from Tara,
who's half drunk by now, I'm sure.
The differences on TikTok is, keep jumping around, damn it. Okay. Watching American Discoveries, the difference on TikTok is baffling. They are so shocked to realize we think of them as our embarrassing,
creepy uncle that gropes our teenage friends. You know, we know we're screwed up, or most of us do. Or, you know what? No, I shouldn't say that at all. Say that at all. I didn't realize how screwed up we are, because why would you when you're surrounded by all the same, until Tino and I got together. And then he pretty much kept me in check on the way I think of everything. And when you step back and you look at it, it's like, oh my God. Yes. And then when we go back and we watch shows from the past, like you were saying, Betty D, I'm like, oh my goodness, I cannot believe that because that mentality projects, and it's like horrible. Like Archie Bunker.
But you
All
see,
in the Family.
Most American conspiracists think that America is out to harm their own people. No, it's not. America actually looking to take care of the people in a controlling way. Like I always view the government as a mothers. They have the mentality of the mother. A mother would do anything it takes to take care of her children in her own way, in the way that she thinks is good for them in a control way. The government want to control us, want to make sure that we do what they want us to do, want to keep us in track, surveillance, all that, you know. They don't want us to have any privacy. And whatever way is good for us, doesn't matter if it's really good for us or not. Just as long as it's things that is good for us, it will do it, including invading privacy and anything like that.
Good night, Tony Sapp. You have a wonderful rest of your weekend.
And by the time we're ready to move out, it's kill us.
Right.
Yes.
Right when we figure it out, it's too late. It's too late. But yet it's also all understandable.
Yes.
It's all understandable.
It's totally understandable. That's way too many people. But most people only think about it from their own perspective. They never think about it from the other side perspective. You know what I mean? If I run this country, I probably want to be in control too.
Absolutely.
I want all my children to be in lines. I don't want any. Yeah.
Makes it easier.
Yeah,
you know?
Make it easier for me to take care of my children.
Squeaky wheel gets the grease.
I would want to survey them. You know, I would want to watch them. I want to put camera everywhere just to make sure they're not in trouble. You know what I mean? There's no such thing as freedoms.
Well, Tino's brought a better understanding of so many, you know, because we're presented the facts that we're presented around here. And, okay, like growing up, you know, they teach Vietnam War. So they're justifying why America was over there. And they present it as a third world country that needs us. There's no electricity.
It's
There's
a paradise.
No refrigerator.
Most people in Vietnam are happy. Yes, it's hard to make money, but lifestyle is also a very relaxing lifestyle. Everybody take a nap. You know what I mean? It's a very happy place. Most people think third world country is a place of suffer. No, third world country, actually, people are happy.
You don't need.
Every time they see American, they act like they struggle because they know American got money. Like as a kid, you know, me and my friend were running around on the beach, playing, screaming, yelling. But the moment we see an American, we always act so sad and like we're hungry. And they would give us like watches and candies.
You're hungry. Here's a
To us, Americans have money. So anytime that we spot an American, we always act like we have nothing. You know, life is so hard. Oh. And they would give and give and give. Like my friend, Shelby Gentleman, her uncle is Brad Pitt. So every year she go to Africa for a commissioner, you know, help the school. So I asked Shelby, Ethiopia. So I asked Shelby, I said, Shelby, poor you. How do you live over there? Where do you stay? And Shelby said, it's a paradise. I stay in a 5-star hotel. And she showed me this picture of her in her hotel. And it's shaped like a tree. And she was like sitting in, she wearing this silk gown, white silk gown, pure white, no dust, anything like that. In this room that is like a tree nest, and it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. And yes, a 5-star hotel. And I say, it's in Ethiopia. Huh? I thought that she go over there, she was, you know, hard at work and struggle. She's like, no, I just have to motivate people. Motivate people to
what?
Show them that there is a better way.
A better way. But, you know, and then it's so pompous. How dare us?
That's why every time that she about to, you know, because she do it every year. So every time her mom and dad make her to go to Africa, she gets so excited. And I was so confused. I thought you struggle over there. No, you're not. It was fantastic. It was vacation.
Right. Tax deductible vacation.
Tax deductible and everything. Oh God. Yeah. And here we are in America, the people that doesn't have a chance to do that. Here we go, seeing Michael Jackson and 50+ singers singing, We are
the world.
We are the world.
We are the children.
We are the children.
Oh my God, they're like, send money. You know what I mean?
Send money to help.
Goodness.
Like over there, it's like fantastic. Life is grand.
Fruit growing off the trees everywhere.
Yes,
you don't have to go to the store. You don't need an air conditioner. It's beautiful.
But that doesn't mean that when we see an American, we cannot take full advantage.
Absolutely. Have at it. I love you.
Shelby.
And you know, ancient North said, different isn't always hard.
Right.
So true. There are tribes.
But we are potential. We look at it like, oh, the people running around without shoe. Oh,
how yeah.
You know, shoe kill your feet. We don't need shoe. But, you know, thing that we perceive that, oh, poor you, it's really nothing over there.
Right.
That's just the way we live. Like certain food that I eat, there's literally people that say, oh, poor you. It's like, I say, what do you mean? Like deep tongues, like I love deep tongue.
Yeah.
And my client will feel so sorry for me. Every time they see me eat beef tongues, they're like, they bring me meat and steak.
Right.
I say, no, I like tongues.
right.
It's just what I like.
You're nasty ass.
But they're like, oh,
dry
man,
meat from
he must not have enough to eat all. And they bring me like premium steak and all that good stuff that they presume that is good.
Right.
And I'm like, no, tongue is really good.
Because when we got together that time, you're like, I'm going to get some tongue. I'm like, what the? No, ew, gross. And then you got it. And then it was in the car. And I'm like, man, that smells awful.
Like when the first time I see a turtle and I'm like, I got to get it. I got to get it to eat it. And my client like, oh, you don't have to do that. we can buy something. You don't have to do that. I was so confused.
Oh my God.
This bottom one need a little bit. I'm finally reading to the end. Thanks God.
Oh yeah, there's definitely people starving everywhere.
Yes.
In the U.S.
Yeah, in the U.S., there's the homeless and there's people that starve, which we don't understand neither. When we first come here, my mom just do not understand because, you know, we wait our entire life to get here just because money is so easy to make. And we do not understand why it's us homeless.
Or why they would be hungry, too. We got squirrels, rabbits running around everywhere. Birds.
The jobs are so easy to get here. We don't understand why they're out in the street. But that's when we know about laziness and drug and all that. Not like drug is not in Asia, but, you know, we're selling it. Kill this.
Where they have sharper crime.
Right. We're moving it to the U.S.
Right. Getting us addicted. Thanks.
Like opium.
And now they're bringing it in liquid form. Would you like to finish this Coke now that we're all...
Yes. So, as I say, it's not like we don't eat or drink unhealthy food, but we're well aware of what we put into our body. So we don't like, because most people would drink it instead of water. They have no clue. They would drink it to replace water. At least we know that that's bad.
When you pointed out my lifestyle to me before you came around, I honestly don't know how in the hell I lived.
Yeah, it's horrible.
I do not know how in the heck I felt any kind of way.
Oh, I finally reached the end. I need to seal this, of course, with top coat. When sealing with top coat.
Yeah, they're right. Drugs is really not the main reason for poverty. It's all the other things, and usually the medical system, they get you rooted
The medical
in there,
system, great
and
people.
they got you kind of juggled in between there, and they scare the hell out of you. And because when it comes down to drugs, this is true to nature. Drug addicts are some of the most quickest money making fools around, because you got to realize most of them don't have jobs, and they support a $200 to $300 a day
It's
habit.
like
So
it's
they're
like
not lazy.
meth addict in America. Whenever they go into rehab, there is methadone. There is
Right.
That's methadone clinic. So a person addicted to methamphetamine,
No, heroin.
heroin,
Right.
when they go into rehab, they send them to methadone clinic, and they have no idea that methadone clinic is just basically the same thing, but it don't give you the rush. It don't give you the rush feeling, but it's the same thing. And they go to methadone clinic every day.
And they can make money off of it. So it's different. It's different.
So the medical system is just like a drug dealing. What do you call it? A classy, dignified
drug habit. Yes.
drug dealers.
Oh man.
Like doesn't have a friend. She got subscribed with 15 different medications, including Adderall, hydrocodone, everything like that. And one day she opened her mouth and she said, "I'm not addicted to this." Oh
no!
One day when she lost a bottle of pill.
No. She lost her prescription.
She lost her prescription and she go crazy, and doesn't say, "Well, you're addicted to it." And she's like, "I'm not addicted to this. I have been using it for 15 years."
So like, what the?
It doesn't make any sense. And then she is going crazy when she don't have it. And she keeps saying, "I'm not addicted. The doctor subscribed it to me. I have been using it for 15 years. I never quit a day. I have to have it now." When you put top coat on, the reason why I use top coat, and you're gonna make sure you use a top coat, you don't use like a texture gel or 3D jelly or anything that are thicker than a top coat, because what a top coat do is that it would drip down in the bottom, so it will stay on top of the bead, and it would start to drip down in the bottom of the bead, and that will make the top coat the entire bead, top and bottom. So the entire bead will be drowned on top coat. That is my way of securing my bead. And bead, the successful rate of bead are 100%. By the way,
success rate of bead.
Yeah, bead didn't stay on. Like stone not supposed to come up, but bead, if it come up, you're doing something wrong. Bead doesn't come up at all. It don't get catch on hair. You have to know how to coat it.
Ashley said, whenever you get a chance, could you please possibly find it in your heart somehow to maybe show me yesterday's nails?
Oh, yes.
And that was so
yesterday, crystallization is good, but nowhere like today. Did yesterday, which I think is very impressive. Color is maintained, but crystal are on it. So this is crystal on colors. So crystal, I managed to put crystal on top of color and maintain the color. I also use crystal to create a gradient, like an ombre. So that is pretty impressive in crystallization and keeping the color. But today, instead of on top the color, it's around the colors. It's around this detail, and this trumped that 100%. What am I gonna do tomorrow? I cannot go back now. I cannot make a shitty crystal nail set.
I know, right? This was so I can't even,
It's only have to go forward. It cannot be digressing by making a mediocre crystal set.
A mediocre crystal.
I gotta do some brainstorming today of what to do tomorrow. Tomorrow, Oh, today in TikTok, I'm gonna finish. I said yesterday. I tell people that I need to start July 4th soon, but I need to squeeze in a Lisa Frank set at some point.
Why? Why?
Because it's summer and it's bright.
You know, Lisa Frank had a brother, right?
You know that after July 4th, it's pretty much over for summer.
You know, we need to start focusing on July 4th.
Because August is time to do fall right away for September. Because in September, I have to tackle Halloween.
Oh my God.
Yeah, because if I don't tackle Halloween in September until October, it'll be too late. And then after October 31st, we only have 1 month till Christmas season. So there's no room for fall nails. Fall have to be in August. Oh, I need to squeeze in a few last summer sets. It need to be bright. I need to plan through next year more carefully. Yes.
Honey, happy anniversary. Happy.
Oh, July 4th is our anniversary. Thank
Happy
you.
anniversary. No, look, it matches your. See, kinda ish. Huh? No, maybe. Fine. Just trying to give you some inspiration. Inspiration. Actually, the way you just explained, I don't feel like we have much summertime going on right now.
We don't, because if you think about it,
Because he needs to teach everyone
that's
else.
why I need to linger a little bit in the summer. I know that July 4th is just a half a month away, but the moment we're done with July 4th, it's over. It's time for fall right away. We have to start worrying about fall set. And you can, of course, you cannot jump into fall immediately. It's not like July 4th, bam, fall leaf. You cannot do that. You have to ease into fall by doing pre-fall. Pre-fall is elegant fall set, but in still have spring colors. Love texture in pre-fall.
Good night, Sapphire. You have a wonderful rest of your evening.
Have a good evening, Sapphires.
She said only to me. Good night. She said, you have a good night. And then she said something mean to you. I didn't even want to mention it. Yeah.
Ooh.
She was like, well, you don't know. It's like the butterfly effect. You created a whole thing. Her family is now starving to death.
Right,
She was supposed to meet with them and feed them like 3 hours ago. Then you started your bead stuff, and 7 hours later.
Right.
Gosh. You should have just did the contrast now.
I know, right? The accent now. If I start in the ring finger, I can get away with it. But I start in the index, so I have to go from left to right.
You know, that's like an OCD thing. That's
when I start on the index, I still can get away with it by skipping a finger. But no, when I do the index, the middle finger, that's it. There are only 2 nail left.
right.
But I'm so glad it's like, I will not do this ever again. This is bedazzled.
What time are you going to be on TikTok, babe?
After this.
Okay. After this. Wait. Okay. Earlier, what you said was this. Go on here, bam, and don't worry about eating and all that kind of stuff. But that was before you started this 16th Chapel.
Did you guys?
Michelangelo painting here, okay? So
which one you like better, this or this?
Don't make them choose, honey.
They all have their own unique strategy. I do like the color in this one. It's a crystal-like colors. What this one is couture is the bead and the crystal are planning strategically in between the floral. It's still able to keep the essence of the floral, all the intricate line of the florals, but somehow I managed to make it bedazzled all the way. This is all the way bedazzling. Beautiful.
I just had an ingenious, brilliant thing.
The only thing that we need to cross our finger is the moment I got off this line. I hope that it's going to archive.
Are we back on us eating again though? Because
What are we gonna do about eating? Okay, you know what? No, I'm not gonna think like that. I've been eating chips and
Oh,
drinking
I just have
cookies.
2 fingers left on TikTok. Remember yesterday? I only have 2 fingers left.
True.
It is so beautiful, though. Oh my God.
Yeah, I forget.
Can you get the other lamp for me?
Other lamp?
For this platform. Do we have another one? Or just one? From now?
There's a lamp right here. Or you want the metal part?
Yeah, the middle part.
You shoved it somewhere. Is it back at the house?
Oh, the middle part for this wouldn't work. I need a flat one. It's okay.
Oh, no, we don't have that. No.
I thought now that you give us 2 lamps.
No. He tried to give us 2 lamps. I said, no. We don't like you or your kind. And then I know. And now, now we do like him and his kind.
Yes to you. Now,
And,
we don't have an extra lamp.
well, I didn't want him to, waste the money. And you are pretty consistent when you use something, and you love this other one, so I thought you wouldn't use it.
Right.
There's no reason for us to take 2.
Gosh.
But now, it's not the same anymore.
Do you have to have TikTok to watch the live on that? Yes. If you want to watch replay, I will post it on YouTube, but it's going to be a long time. It's not going to be immediately. Because I'm not going to post every single live, because I have to download these live. So I'm just going to save a date and then do it all at once. I have 2 live on that so far. Today gonna be a third live. Yeah, you have to have TikTok to watch TikTok live. Let me see. I want to put them close together.
Alright. Can we at least fix a sandwich or something before? Man, those are beautiful, honey.
Thank you.
Could I purchase those? Can I?
You can bid on them. It's not for purchase, it's for bidding.
That's how I'm gonna do the first after our fake death is auction style.
Right.
That way we
it's
can
have
find
to
a
be
good,
out in auction.
let the world decide how much it's worth.
Wow, this is I totally will wear this dress. It's very couture. So colorful and bedazzled at the same time. What I am gonna do tomorrow? I gotta top it somehow. I did not imagine it like this.
I didn't imagine.
Yeah, I thought of floral because I have to heard of the team. So like, well, I think floral will work. So I thought of floral, and then I'd be like, well, then how can I crystal floral? So I'm thinking just minimum crystal. But when I put crystal on it, like, I'm not going all the way with this.
Right, that would be like a 50 to 100-pound dress for sure.
Yeah. I need to wrap this spring set, this summertime vibe up really quick before I hit 4th of July. I gotta hit it like soon.
Summer and 4th of July kind of are the same.
No, 4th of July is different.
No,
There's a
I'm saying
theme.
is 4th of July falls in the summer.
Yeah, but I want some bright Lisa Frank-ish. I
You
hate
do
this.
some bright Lisa Frank flags or.
You know what? Tomorrow on Instagram, I focus on 4th of July. On TikTok, I'm just gonna go with whatever.
Okay.
That would be better.
That
Yeah, that would be way
we
better.
can bipolar it. We can split it up.
All right, everyone. So I'm about to get on TikTok now. The ancient nail tech said, Tino, do you ever look at a nail you done and think you done too much? Yes, I did. About a few times when I look at the nail and I wish I can turn back just a little bit, because there is several times I done detail, but I get tunnel vision and I go like all the way, and I wish I can turn it back a little bit. Not this though. This is perfect just the way it is. All right, I have to cross our fingers that the moment I get up the live, I will see in archive, and I will let you know on TikTok too, if this live can be saved. Cross the finger that it can. Instagram have trying to be funny. in the last couple of days. So you never know. Oh my gosh. I am in love. It's very few and far between the I am surprised with my set, because most of them I can see it. I can see the ending, the result in my head. But this one, I did not see it. It's beautiful. Like this one, I can imagine it already. Okay. So yesterday on TikTok, I done this yesterday on TikTok. I want to complete it. So this finger is the same. The ring finger is a mystery finger.
The mystery finger.
Mm-hmm. Let me see any last question before I go.
I'm gonna run in there and start making a small sandwich.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Tanya. Thank you, Lorena.
I can see why people get addicted to this Coke. I got a little pep-me-up off of it.
Thank you, Wendy. They love my nail set.
Of course they do. They're absolutely stunning, honey.
Although, only I need to get the memo that it's almost summer, the 20th. All right, you image. Thank you, Maria. I'm gonna be out of here now. So I'm gonna get out, and I will see you on TikTok.